took her off to me. Great, that was funny. Do that again. That being it's called Sam jumping. It's called Sabrova jumping.
I've been thinking of getting a new microphone.
I want to stream. I want to play Mario and Luigi. Jump out of range. Oh, I love finishing late. That's Sam jumping into finishing late.
Fuck off.
Finishing late has no. Stay behind it.
Backslash! Forward slash!
I want to play Wario at some point. Sure. It's funny. I also do not.
Hello, Mr. Robert Akenshaw.
Hello, Robert. All cool 47. He spells it with a K because he's crazy like that.
Hello, Robbie, any/orb, any percent, AK-47.
Robbie, I've just said to Matt earlier, right, and I don't mean this facetiously or nastily or in any horrid way, but I really like that that jump art kill you got with up air. That was really funny. I want more of that, and maybe I'll start cheering for you more regular.
Wow. It's like,
I was thinking of a consequence.
wow, insane. Mate, we've got a 14-person weekly today. Like, no slander here. We do it to ourselves. Oh yeah, Robbie, could you remind me how much Meltdown costs to enter? Out of curiosity.
This is genuine. Just do remind us, please, mate.
Robbie, I'm 10th seed. I'm washed. I don't grind the game anymore, mate.
I can't believe Robbie ignored me saying his up air kill was nice. That's crazy.
He's a busy man.
He's a rude dude, is what he is.
He's a busy man.
I wonder
Leave
why
him
you
alone.
don't cheer for him.
You want the Mateus show back? You mean what show back? Oh, sorry, never
He
mind.
wants the big show.
I was
He wants
confused.
us. I think Robbie wants Omar. I think that's what he's asking.
Robbie, I don't know. I feel like we'll have to wait until after I play, get through more of Zelda. If I actually wanna start grinding again, but we'll see.
To see if Robbie, I think we'll wait. I'm gonna wait for the Zelda. See if I like Omar.
Oh yeah, you can 100% lose anyone in this game.
Jumbo, Ralph, Big Ed,
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
the movie. Yeah, Ralph.
Okay.
Ralph.
Joe, MD entry is like 10 quid.
That's the same as ours.
That's the same as ours in Newcastle. Haha. It's fine, Robert. What? Oh, whenever I talk to Joe, I just copy him. Oh, mate, the new Zelda's actually mint. It's so good. Sam, stay where you are. You against Loopy. What's your pronoun, Sam? Is it any/all? Reese, I'm playing LNL, who I lost at KO, the KO Major. So we'll have to see what my Ridley game plan is like, which is back air. Reese, wish me luck, Robbie. I'll talk to you in a bit. Oh, actually, Robbie, I really need to VC soon. I've not been able to VC because I'm always fucking working. Hello.
Tails.
Hello.
Is this Robert AK?
This is. I will sometimes now.
The preset caution.
You better.
The thing is, I'm going to be like this private dealer because it's like I'm fucking minus 10 matchup for you. Like, anything is fun.
I'm trying to pick up some secondaries and stuff just for after, like, because like I said, we just get my pack up.
Yeah.
My Dark Samus is chasing.
Oh,
My Dark Samus is
Dog Summers is fucking wrong. Dog Summers is fucking wrong. Wolf in this.
My Dark Samus is my seven. That's what it says. Yeah, I played who else I want to try Hero after the rework. I want to play Hero.
What's the rework?
The rework is that, you know how in Ultimate every time Hero presses menu, you make my time?
Yeah.
The rework is basically they take away all the random tricks and stuff, and they're saying every time you press menu, you do the same menu. Every time you open it, until you cast a spell, and then it's open random. So you can actually play with that menu.
That's insane.
Yeah, I really want to play that. It's really fun.
You are not a
Like,
Tio.
I use a lot of my alley. Because Ultimate just lacks characters that actually have a set play. Like meaningful, like intelligent gameplay.
I don't know, but I think you should stop with the same so you
I think Ultimate has no characters. They're all gorilla characters, they are. Ultimate's full of gorilla characters. I think
Me gonna has set play.
Megan is from stuff. But only gonna be in you again. You're playing. So you're playing Walter.
You can use Hyper on stream now. Walter and Loopy, go on stream. Sorry, that's going to change.
You can change it again, we have to
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, NewcastleVania have been taken away from HDR so I can commentate this set between, I don't even know who's playing today. I only just got here. Who we got on stream? Is it Alchemy and you? You and Walter? Piper, who do you play? Piper, who are you playing? Doesn't matter. I've realised I'm not doing the transitions. Are you pronouns she, her, or they, them? Your pronouns are she, her, right? Yeah. What's your tag? Oh, I thought you were someone totally different. Alright, we got Alchemy versus Phone coming at you today. Probably Joker Sephiroth matchup. I do not have a colour commentator to assist me today. So if you want any insightful information on this matchup, you have to go elsewhere. Because I'm not entirely sure. Arsene go Burr? Arsene go Burr Seth Space. That's all it is. Mateus, are you playing a set? Are you playing a set right now?
We're about to, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I want a commentator with me. I need a... Greg! Yeah. We just swap the switches out. Greg! You don't have a set. Alright. Never mind, I cannot. Maybe Craig again will come over at some point. If not, it's all me. All me, baby. This is the real neutral, right here. Picking the stage music. And when one player is listening to headphone music, just Spotify. I don't know why. Why don't you just listen to Spotify, Sam? Just listen to game audio. Sweating at the NewcastleVania Weekly. It's not even the big one. But here we go. We got Joker, Sephiroth. These are the wrong way around. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll change it later. Right, getting to game 1. Pokemon Stadium 2. We'll see how this matchup goes by starting out with some just fairly standard Joker neutral coming out from Sam Blue Phone. Going into the combos, gets the re-grab, gets the back air, gonna set. Still keeping Alchemy in disadvantage here, but Alchemy managing to get out with the shield. Goes for the up B just to try and set up for something here. Just really trying to keep Joker in that range where she's comfortable with playing. But Joker, it's so good at getting in with that burst range and also so good at just keeping out as well with those side Bs. Offstage situation, how is Alchemy going to get back? Opts to go for the high recovery, very smart option. Phone not quite ready for that. Still just ruthless offensive, gets the reverse hit down there, gets the down guns going to set up for a gimp, not quite going to happen. Ledge trap situation. Alchemy getting the roll back onto stage, getting the forward end of the dash attack. Tables have turned now for Alchemy. Phone back on stage here. Just sort of jostling around for control of this center stage, but currently it is just fun. But Alchemy doesn't seem to mind too much. But Arsene on deck, the F tilt going to come out. Alchemy just single up beat. Easy way to get back to stage. You don't have to do anything fancy with it. But the back air, it's not very fancy, but it's going to get the job done. First thought going to Phone here. And just getting the damage in where he can with the guns, with these air hards. Alchemy needing to try and keep Joker in this range where those back airs are going to start coming out. We haven't seen much of Wing come out yet either, so we're not seeing much early kill power of the Sephiroth. However, ledge trap situation for Alchemy. We'll see what happens here. Opts for the roll behind, but gets the grab, sets up for another edge guard / ledge trap. The forward tilt coming out, almost going to kill there as well. Goes to jam the sword on the stage. Not quite going to find the back air from that Phone. We're telling you straight away that grab back air. Just all of this game so far, just both players totally just vying for off-stage control, vying for those ledge traps, vying for those edge guards. Craig, you might as well find a chair from somewhere, my friend.
I probably will do, but I'll get through the rest of this game.
Get through it first. Right, let me take a break to drink. Down smash though.
Okay, Alchemy getting a decent advantage on this first game. Fuck, this is.
These are the wrong way around.
Those are. They.
Yeah, comment while I change
Okay.
it.
Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I'm not gonna. I was like, Alchemy's doing it. I was like, oh no. It's a little unfortunate. But that's, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's not.
It's all valuable experience at the end of the day. Phone, a phenomenal player. One of the faster rising stars in the Northeast, especially now that you've got Minimo going, we've got Checks going, we've got local GP going down south. Phone is probably going to start rising up in those PR rankings. And it's Alchemy, this is super good practice for her here.
I was going to say, it's one thing to get a little good practice and learn your craft, but it's another thing to go out there and find out how big the ocean really is.
Well, this is it. Sometimes it is just all right to go out like a buster. I know that all too well.
Oh, I did know that as well.
Yeah, we know that. We also do.
Alright, you don't have to
Don't-
groove me that bloody hard.
Don't we know? Don't we know? Anyway, we're getting straight into game 2. I didn't catch the stage pick. Oh, we're going to Kalos. Definitely a solid counter pick here coming out from Alchemy. She's going to be able to use that wide range to get those side bees in there, get those neutral bees coming out, just really try and control that space with that massive sword. However, out of the gate, Phone with the advantage here. Starting off that combo once again, up tilt, up air, just so solid for the damage. 43% on Alchemy. Phone trying to press the advantage here. Alchemy just trying to get in here with those space back airs, trying to land with those side bees, but not quite finding their mark on Phone.
Yeah, and especially with this kind of like a percentage advantage, Phone is just absolutely content with just shooting the gun, playing that, spacing out, and just letting Alchemy just hang herself essentially, throwing out these unsafe up airs and forward tilts and stuff like that. It's just free damage.
Yeah, it can be. Those down guns absolutely deadly in most matches. Maybe not in the Sephiroth matchup though, because that Octo Slash super good at getting Sephiroth back to stage through any amount of off-stage pressure. But as we see here, Phone just playing super tactical, super smart here. Knows he has a lead, does not need to do anything fancy with it to win this game. Just needs to keep the pressure going. But Alchemy with a phenomenal grab there, catching the cross-up. But Phone retaliated straight with that back air, set up for an edge guard. Alchemy option can go high. Once again, very smart edge recovery option with the back air, going to take it on the slight suspect DI. But
I was going to say the DI was not there as well. It wasn't a very light reaction to the fact that she did not have a double jump when she was initially launched off stage as well. But I think they were expecting like an attempt to get straight to ledge, which is fair enough.
Correct, but still putting on the gas on this second stock here. Trying to charge that Mega Flare. Opting to cancel it, very smart, because it could have gotten reflected by that Arsene that's just come on deck. Trying to get these nairs in there, just trying to get Joker off. Excellent tech coming out from that spike. What a tech.
It's very... It's baiting out the counter in that situation.
Counter on that up tilt, so smart.
It's like little things here and there. Unfortunately, not able to get much of a punish off of it as a result. But, even like little plays like that, it's like... If you can find a way to add on to that in the future,
absolutely recognise excellence where excellence is due to be recognised is what I'd like to say. But speaking of excellising recognition,
Oh my word.
Fucking recognising excellence. Speaking of that, Phone just so good at keeping such a solid lead, just not giving an inch to Alchemy right now. And I see the F-tilt's just such good keep away tools. I mean, Sephiroth wants to be away from you. Oh no, what a punish on that. The recognition, that's so much end lag. You can just drop shield and get it done.
I remember when Alchemy first came onto the scene, she did have a fairly bad tendency of going for these ultra aggressive up B attacks.
And we've seen the improvement in this set so many times where there would have just been such a long Octo Slash, such an unsafe one. Oh no, big combos coming out from Phone. 56% on Alchemy. Could this interaction lead to the stock here, Craig? Phone has been playing nuts this game.
As I was saying before about the aggressive up Bs, that entire 56% came from an aggressive up B. Oh my word.
Right. Gets the stock, but loses the set. Oh, unless, is this best of 5? Go! Best of 3 or best of 5? 3. Early finish. It's best of 3, we're going for an early finish. Well, first winners round 1 game on stream, going to Phone. Good effort from Alchemy though. Excellent effort from Alchemy. Phone, such an insanely good player.
Bits here and there, especially against someone like Phone. Like I say, hopefully they'll be able to piece it together a little bit more in the future.
Yeah, and well, Phone just more or less a master of the craft for Joker at this point. He's played Joker for so long.
Far too long.
It's not even a far too long kind of situation. it's. I'm happy because he found his character quite early on, and this is what happens when you find that character and stick to them. You start to learn all of the nuance for that character. As somebody in the character crisis themselves.
Everyone goes through it. So to be fair, it's like common practice for everyone to go through a character crisis, even more often than not, even when they found their actual character.
I mean, look at Leo.
Leo can play anybody. I think he has a unique problem.
Apparently not. I mean, let's have a look at Zomba.
The zoner stages, if you will.
Look, if Leo was playing well, he would win.
Yeah, if I was playing well, I'd be PR'd.
If I was playing well, I'd be best in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've known plenty of Yoshi players be like, I think Yoshi in particular is like one of those counter crisis, like, plenty of people Avenger in particular, have it like counter crises, switching between like Sheik and stuff like that. It's like just nah, just funny sex kick. It's really fine. Alright. A minute. Let's have a look at brackets, see what we're going. Obviously, we just started.
Yeah,
See
we
if anybody
just
else-
started. There's probably not much going on.
I was going to say that was a fairly quick.
Should we flash bang into the HDR stream?
Sorry?
Should we smoke screen into the HDR stream? The setup's there.
Oh my god. That's
The setup's there. It's primed and ready. I am fiending for HDR ahead of
I think
ahead
we
of
are.
King of the Hill.
I think most of us are. It's just a better game, isn't it?
It's just so much more fun. I don't know. So I've always been a melee head, but I like to stick with what's popular. I like to stick with what's got the bigger community. But ultimately, even if it's gotten to that point for me now where I would just I'm fine just commentating. I don't want to. I'm not really huge on competing, but with HDR it's still a small scene, but the competition's there. Everybody wants to be the best at this game because it's so new and there's so much potential for literally anyone to be the absolute best. And LNL, huge example of this. LNL's so good at HDR.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you were saying before the amount. I think.
Hayden Demon.
Well, there is.
I'll be playing Walter.
You'll be playing Walter.
All right, so we're getting Curry Governor versus Walter.
Walter winning his set against Luke.
What's the spelling on Governor? Is it?
It's with an E instead of an O at the end.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, Governor. Yeah, Jermaine. Yeah, until Jermaine actually wants to pay his respects to the scene that raised him, then we're just gonna pretend he doesn't exist. I feel like that's a fair assessment of things.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay, can you do player one slot?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Jay already causing massive havoc in regards to seeding.
Within regards to seeding. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, Walter's someone I've never actually commentated a Walter set. I don't know how we're gonna be doing it. I think he plays Mario.
It's been a Mario. I've seen the Mario come out.
No, that's what I mean, Mario. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not getting these slots.
No, every time they are the wrong way
Wait,
around.
hold up, because it looks as if we're gonna go. Are they gonna go back? Oh no, he's got his slot.
Right, let me just fix this.
Welcome to winners round 2.
Yeah, welcome to winners round 2. We have Curry Governor versus Walter.
And we got a Sora coming out.
We got the Curry Governor Sora coming out. And
We got
Walter
the,
tried to test Mario, starting off with that huge grab, not finding any follow-up off it. Up tilt up air coming out from Curry Governor though, that damage is so huge.
I was going to say this is coming out after Sora's mass.
Big
Oh my
combo
God,
coming
but
out from
Sora-
Walter, but it's just not enough for Sora.
I was going to say it doesn't even matter. It doesn't really matter if you get the funny aerial. It doesn't matter. But there was after Sora's like massive run on Battle of BC this last weekend.
Was there a Sora run-up? I didn't watch much of Battle of BC.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter about Battle of BC. What we're watching right now is NewcastleVania. And we're watching Walter getting some huge combos onto Curry Governor.
Are you really going to emphasize the air every
Yeah,
time?
you got to. That's the bit. That's the bit, Greg. That is the bit.
No, what you do is you just say it normally and then hope to God that whatever's raised the PG stats team just confuses with Curry's actual results.
You know, that would be absolutely hilarious. And once again, speaking of results, the up air putting in the work and getting those results, going to take that first stock away from Walter. Walter is setting up for the ledge drop, just going to get that roll, just going to call it straight out with that F smash and even up the stocks here in game 1.
Yeah, I was going to say that's that Mario F Smash tried and true. Covers a decent amount of options depending on the timing of it.
It spaces itself. Belittle has said this for so long, that move just spaces itself no matter what game it is in. However, speaking of spacing, yeah, what a back air on shield there coming out from Curry Governor.
Yeah, it's a lot of Sora's game plan is just throwing at the sword out, and just probably spacing it out and just trying to force an option out.
Yeah, of course we got the Sora loops as well, and all of those specials coming out. Walter almost connecting into that grab there. That could have been some big damage for Walter, but it's not quite finding the mark. There we go, second time the charm. Are we going to get the forward air? No, Curry Governor jumps out. Very smart option.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only thing Jay's going to have to be concerned about, especially is those Daga uses. You just saw there that initial string leading it to the result of a counter hit on the Daga casting. So it's, I think, a lot more force needs to be used, put into when those spells get used out, even just to cycle it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is a lot of nuance in Sora's special gameplay. Well, I think it sounds a bit weird calling it special gameplay, but
Let's not.
no, let's not. But like those different side B, is it neutral B or side B? That's neutral B, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm too busy talking about Sora's gameplay, I just totally missed how that stop was taken. It doesn't matter though. I go back into the grab, getting the forward air for some extra percent, throwing out the fireballs, just keeping the pressure going super well on this last stock for Walter. Walter really needs to try and pull a early pull. Try and pull something out of his arse here. It's not quite going too well for him. Maybe like an up smash, maybe a down smash or something like that. But Curry Governor just so good at keeping that pressure going. Not quite finding the back air there. Getting back to center stage. It's not going to do it though. The F smash going to come out. Not quite going to kill. Excellent DI from Walter. Manages to find the ledge. Going to get hit by another Blizzarga. Going to get hit by the up B. Not going to kill though because of that. The ice property of it.
I was going to say I love that option. The lack of mashing coming out from Walter. Just chilling in the ice a little bit and just not taking that last hit of the up B. Knowing that was going to be the end of it. And it's going to be a big punish on the upper smash event. And now Walter's got a little bit of massive decline here.
Yeah, honestly, absolutely huge task ahead for Walter against this Sora. And the down smash is going to make it an impossible one.
Yeah, that whiff grab once again. There's like a set, so there's quite a few of these whiff grabs during that first game.
Game 1 is going to Curry Governor.
No. It's unfortunate because it's like you can do your typical Mario stuff. We saw like at the start of that game, it's like it doesn't matter because if it's anything to do with the bottom blast zone, it's like Sora's gonna chill.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sora's smash attack's so beefy as well. I'm surprised that forward smash didn't kill, but that's neither here nor there. But going into this game 2 here, we're gonna see what adaptations Walter's gonna make it just to try and get those extra combos in on Sora. And just try and see what Curry Governor sees. See the game plan needs to change. It doesn't seem like it so far. But that grab down at easy 30% coming out from Walter. But firing straight back with a grab combo of her own. Not quite gonna hit the Thunder. See, that Thunder's such a good tool for getting edge, but I think you gotta jump with it a little bit if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think Jay's got like a decent lockdown on when to throw that Thundaga out to make sure she doesn't get punished immediately on the landing down. Because right now it's...
Oh, speaking of punished, if you get hit by that up air, that is the punishment you will receive off the bottom blast zone.
What's interesting though was that it was a very late confirm. It was actually a trade on that from a forward air as a result of that, but it still worked out for Walter. It took a little bit of extra damage, but it's, you know what, it's fine. He's still, stock lead is still a stock lead.
Yeah,
as long
exactly.
As we continue, it's fine. Oh. I like I kind of respect the idea, but probably maybe not.
Go for the up B. Is the up B going to do it? Not quite. We aren't Smash 4 quite yet. Maybe a little bit more percent, but to be fair, I never really see that kill. Yeah, and the cape getting the game. Walter said, "I see what you're doing, Curry Governor, and I will beat you today."
Yeah, that wasn't even the second flood. It was the first one to shit off stage and just completely distort the trajectory on the side B. That was very smart.
Yeah, and I was speaking to Durham before this set today, before the tournament started. And Walter has been genuinely working on those flood capes. I was talking about getting caped in melee, and that's how the conversation came out. Walter's been working on that quite a lot. It shows getting that super clean edge guard on Curry Governor. And once again, set up another ledge trap, but Curry Governor going to reverse it with the back throw, going to take the first stock away from Walter. Still a mountain to climb to win this game too. But it is Sora. Anything is possible. Dreams can come true and whatnot. It is a Disney Mickey Mouse ass character. Oh, but the dreams have been shattered. Walter says, "Take your Mickey Mouse ass out of here."
Oh god, yeah, that was very clean. Just waiting for an option, getting a counter hit up there, and it was just curtains.
Yes. I mean, Walter's so good at just getting those, just biding his time, waiting for that window of opportunity for that up air to come out. And once the up air's out, it's over. You know it.
Yeah. I think he learned a lot from that initial game one. It was very one-sided that first game, and I think it's definitely clicked onto a lot of something. Jay's gonna have to adapt, change something up here.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the Sora. I mean, the Sora is not something Curry Governor's necessarily known for. Neither is Jay. He's not really known for the Sora, but it's putting on a show today for us.
To a degree.
It was, yeah. It's not something I knew about, but then again, I don't keep up with the scene too much. I just come here and talk my shit.
And you can seriously say at the same time, it is season 2.
It
So
is.
you never know.
We are in NE season 2 now. With the loss of Minimo, we have been skyrocketed into the next arc, and everyone's going to be vying for that top spot.
Oh, hold up. Speaking of vying for the top spot, that's
Yeah,
not
and
gonna
Walter
finish.
wants it. Gonna kill off the top with the up in water combo.
How the hell did that kill? that was insane. I don't know whether that was DI related or whether that was just.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was genuinely just started so late towards the top last one. I'm surprised. I don't know if it was true or not, but it's an excellent awareness from Walter. However, Curry Governor firing straight back here. 82%, 92% on Walter. Gonna hit. Not quite gonna hit the Thundaga.
Close past the laser, and that would be tempted to get a bit extra.
Yeah, Blizzard about 115, 125 coming up onto Walter. Gonna have to get back to center stage here, and you do not want to be in this situation when you're a stock down against Walter. You do not want to get hit by anything at that ledge. Luckily, Curry Governor getting them rolling. Gonna reclaim center stage. Not quite gonna hit the down smash, but the jump over the grab into the down tilt upper.
You know,
What a way to end that
you
stock.
saw it towards the end of game 2, that F smash being safe, and now down smash also just as safe apparently, just not able to get the ground out. But as we were saying before with the Fandaga usage of stage, we were saying how Jay was able to make it safe without getting punished, and now we've seen the answer with the fireball confirms coming out from Walter. It's actually very interesting to see just how many times you can actually get a punish off Fandaga. Oh god, here comes the flood again. Ledge
Trump back there. We're reminiscent of Smash Walk. You do not see that very often in this game. He doesn't hit the up Smash Walk. Where is the hitbox?
I was going to say, I don't think that was a spot dodge there. I think that just whiffed. I mean, just barely. Okay, there we go. There's reverse up smash there. Alright. Jade on her last stop. And Walter is just, I'd say he was just content with just chilling out and just waiting for something. Oh my god, there we go. There's a Thundaga punish.
Yeah, Walter's so good at, once Walter is in with that pressure, he's so good at just staying in and keeping that advantage going, keeping that advantage tight. Shields the get up attack, gonna get the grab off it, not gonna quite find the stock from it. And you can see him, you can see it in his eyes. He wants this up B forward air, not up B forward air, up air forward air to finish this game out. Up F smash, a little bit optimistic there. Curry Governor gonna have to try and make something happen here. Walter's sort of running away with it.
Neutral spot dodge.
Back throw gonna come out. Probably not gonna. It
kill.
It
That
killed
extra
it
rage
once.
did it.
When the extra rage, yeah, getting it done. Walter winning. Winners round 2. Yeah, I think this is winners round 2.
Yeah, that was round 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not changing where it is. That was a super early back throw kill coming out from Walter. What a set.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
What the hell was that up man?
That was wild. That was so. Where did you come from?
Your sensei.
Oh,
Solid.
what a set. I think we're getting straight back into it. We're getting Lighto versus somebody. Lighto Mateus at winners round 3 or is it winners quarters? It's still winners round 2.
Winners round 2.
This is Lighto's first game of the day. Let's see how this goes. Not saying I'm praying for his downfall, but if you want. Be player 1, please. I don't know, I think I might give this a little bit of a stiff commentary. I just need to go for a smoke, so I'll not really smoke more of a vape at some point. I am
You are.
I'm trying to teach discipline. This is the thing. I have not smoked all morning, all day. I had a couple yesterday, and it's difficult to say no to yourself sometimes. But it's got to be done. Right, we're finally getting into it. Mateus has sat down. Hurry up, Mateus, as it were.
Mateus happens finally.
Yeah, I'll tell Mateus to hurry up any day of the week. I told you to be player 1. It's fine, I can swap it. No, I'll swap it on here because it's not a pronouns thing. It's fine. The only time I don't like, you've got to manually change pronouns for it, but you can just click a button to swap everything else. We got Robbie. We got the ramen noodle himself, Robbie AK-47, cheering on his boy Mateus here, and we'll see if it works.
We have a brawler coming
Yeah,
in.
we got the Lighto brawler. He looked at me, he said, "I'm going brawler." I said, "Do what you want, King. I don't care."
They sat down and it was like, oh, it's Craig's on comms. You know, I can't deal with another like 20 minutes of him complaining about Palutator.
We can't deal with some care. You know what? Are we in the mental state for Palutator today? We don't care. But I tell you what, we are in the mental state for some decent smashy bros at least. And Mateus is trying to get back on the stage there. Manages to get back on with that reverse it forward air, but getting snapped straight back off. The jumping on, not quite good and let him back. Callum, Lighto taking the first stock there. Only on 49% of his hit. Mateus just stands up, ready for that grab. I am not afraid of you. You may have rinsed my first stock, but I do not care.
It just embodies every single Mateus photo where he's just stood there menacingly in the background or something. It's like, oh, now we're just going to channel that into our game plan. And it's just, somehow, it just works.
It absolutely does. And to be fair, the brawler coming out from Lighto, who knew he had it? Who knew he had it in him? Absolutely cooking with it. Mateus trying to fire back here, trying to get rid of that first start. He needs to get it sooner, or else Lighto will just start running away with it. Managing to get off the platform there, escaping the pressure from Mateus. He kind of needs that. He needs to keep Lighto in the air where Mateus has come from. Mateus, as a player, loves being in the air, especially with that shield art.
Can you talk about shield arts? I haven't seen an art
Sorry,
shift.
speed up.
Okay, there we go. There's a jump. I was going to say, I've not seen that much Monado art usage. Oh my god, air dodge downwards. That's a big
that's some HDR stuff. You're trying to reset your legend run or something there, Mateus. What is going on with that? With that slip and some combos coming out from Mateus here. Oh, gets the grab to reset on the shield man. I was saying, you might be trying to get out of this combo, but if I read that, it's just a detriment, King.
100%.
Forward throw with the bad DI. Not going to catch anything on the up. He's just going to set up the ledge trap.
100% uncontested. Oh, okay, there we go. We finally got a hit. But that was insane. There was a lot of different, like, Monado, trying to get Monado cancels out, and it just didn't work, and then it just...
Yep, and Mateus not letting that affect his mental. Just after the game, yeah, I miss input, it's fine. Some stoicism coming out from Mateus. What a stoic man he is.
A lot of that was just, yeah.
We call him Zeno, father of stoicism.
Yeah, it was very interesting to try and go for like Monado cancel to try and like get through a lot of that stuff, and it just ended up making things a lot worse. Especially that Twitcher shield art did not pan out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we started seeing Lighto cooking towards the end with the Mii Brawler. Start actually do some Mii Brawler combo things as well with those up tilts down throw up back. Forward air coming out, just reading that shield Monado. Gets the down there. Not going to find anything off the tech chase here, but once again, you kind of want to just keep center stage here against this matchup against Mii Brawler. You don't want to go anywhere near those platforms, especially on Pokemon Stadium 2. Mii Brawler will just kill you for it. Down tilt forward air coming out, going to set up for an Mateus is jumping out straight back into stage. Jabs coming out. We're going to see a ledge trap. Not quite. Mateus with a forward air to get back onto the stage. Lighto with it. Was that a pivot grab? It looked like Lighto just ran through Mateus there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a pivot grab. There's a lot of. To be fair, there's not many people who know that much about the Miis. I mean, they have been taken over a little bit.
We have Achilles here. I mean, you've got no excuse not with the matchup now. Back air gonna come out. Such a strong back air on Mii Brawler, so fast as well. Mateus going to fall to it for his first stock. Really needs to make something happen here. Really needs to get some more percent on Light Up. Opts for the Smash Monado. I'm not sure what will kill right now with Smash Monado.
Maybe a few moves, I'm assuming. Maybe not the traditional up tilt that we used to see.
No, definitely not. Probably some sort of smash attack. Read Mateus to respect him for that. Maybe a backslash. I'm not entirely sure, but
I will say the one thing that was noted was there was quite a few misinputs during that first game. That might have the smash might have been a misinput altogether. Might have been one burst or something like that.
I gotta talk about the suplex for a moment here. Meatballer suplex is so good at just catching aerial options in Mateus. Such an aerial based play style. Am I seeing it here? Just countering these jumps. Back air coming out again. Gonna take Mateus down to his last stop. Gonna have to get rid of this first stock at least on Light Out to have even a chance for the comeback.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This is looking rough, and another command grab attempt coming out. I think Cal is very much intense. Yeah, he's done. You can see
Mateus just opting to keep the mental high, just keep it, opting just to cut the losses where they come.
Yeah,
just
swift,
it is what it is.
Swift
we don't. It's sometimes it has to be done, you know. I mean, if you're not feeling it, there's no point in pushing yourself through it because it's only going to be worse for you in the long run. It's a very important lesson that everyone can stand alone from Mateus. Is if it's not there for you today, it's fine. It'll come to another day.
Is Robbie in chat?
Robbie is in chat.
Robbie is in chat.
Robbie is in chat.
I'm sorry, Robbie.
You aren't. But okay.
I'm not.
I don't. So this. This is a rare occasion where this cannot be seen as a rage quit. This wasn't a rage quit. This was more
I
of
wouldn't have described that as a rage quit.
It was more of an acceptance.
Like kind of accepted that it was something not there, and it was rather not deal with that situation. It's like, okay, that's fine. We've seen rage quits in the past. Trust me.
We have seen rage quits in the past, and this was not one of them. But I think we get Big J Lido now, right? Big J, who are you playing? Who are you playing against? Yeah, we got Big J Lido. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
And the winner's semi side.
No, it's got to be winner's quarters, right?
That was Big J, Lido Big J, winner's semis.
Oh my God, round 2 is quarters. What a tiny fucking weekly. Yeah, was it? That's what I'm saying, Mish. This was a calm quit. Mateus just understanding that maybe the mental wasn't fully there today. Just understanding,
right.
like.
So is everything best of 3 today?
Is this best of 3 or 5?
I would love to ask how Punsfitty is currently gaming.
Best of 5. So we got a best of 5 winner semis here. We got Big J. Big J, probably one of my newer favorite people in this scene. Robbie bet on Matt. Yeah. Against who? Why are we doing side bets at a weekly? What is going on?
Look, it's a small weekly. We need something to keep us calm.
Comms is myself, Tafkang. I'm joined by Craig at Game.
Hello,
we're going to be getting straight into this winners semis match. Jester with that Yoshi one, as I say, one of the rising stars in the Northeast. However, Lighter, one of the seasoned veterans, and when you're that seasoned, sometimes you don't really necessarily need all that sauce. Lighter just understanding how to play a calm game plan. However, Jester with such a huge advantage state. It's going to be very interesting to see this clash of styles, and we're already seeing it 50% from Lighter already.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of neutral. Obviously, Palutena has the significantly better neutral compared to Yoshi. However, Yoshi's punish game can be quite electric depending on the situation.
It absolutely can.
That broke armor. Oh my god.
We've seen Jester cook so many times in the past, and the egg not quite going to catch it. But if that you're a Yoshi, if that egg hit, was that a kill?
I've seen that kill before.
Yeah, we've seen those kill as well. Maybe not all the time off the side, but such a phenomenal forward air coming out from Jester there to catch that up B from Lighter, taking out the first stock. Lighter firing back with the forward air back air, catching that no tech on the platform.
Chill. Oh, okay, we got a grab. No, no reset though. That's
We got things coming out from both sides. Dash attack coming out from Lighto. He's going to use that invulnerability just to get in there. Going to have to take the stock off Jester because we've seen what Jester can do here. He can run away with these leads so fast because Yoshi, that hyper-aggressive advantage state, so good at just racking up that percent.
Absolutely, and even the one thing that is to note about Yoshi is that a lot of the extra damage that comes from his engagements comes from these reset opportunities that you're trying to put him in opponents in situations that they're not quite prepared for. Oh my word! Speaking of not being prepared for, that's gone.
I mean, who is prepared for that sort of thing? That is something that is a Jester special right there, just going to murder you for existing at any given opportunity. But they have still coming out, going to try and even up the stocks here for Lighto, but still quite a mountain of time against Jester.
I have to disagree with you. I was doing that all the time in Smash 4. How does Cal not remember that?
This is a different game, Craig.
Yeah, but it still applies.
Yeah, well, I suppose it does still apply, but I tell you what else applies still. Lighto just going to have to keep these Nair strings going, going to have to get some percentage on Jester, because currently Jester's kind of running away with this. And we're seeing the tech chase coming out. Oh, he's going to get a 67%, not going to find anything else off it. Nair back air coming out from Lighto, going to set up for an edge guard. Opts for the ledge trap instead, catches that last hit Nair.
Just trying to be patient just a little bit, see where Lighto falls after that egg hit. But Callan is trying to regain stage control just a little bit, trying to cool Jester down a little bit, but not quite. He's going to end up getting punished for that.
Absolutely. Lighto understanding what he needs to do, but Jester also understanding the exact same. Knowing exactly where Lighto wants to be, wanting to get in with those dash attacks, just trying to snuff out some of Yoshi's sheer aggressive pressure. Trying to make, I think whoever has center stage right now is probably going to start winning the game. If Lighto can keep this center stage, that's exactly what he wants to do.
Through, good stuff, excellent, but obviously that's not going to work out all the time. I think now he's in a position, percentage-wise, where if they try to double jump again, through something like that again, they're going to get an extra punish on top of it. It's not going to survive.
And Jester here pushing the advantage. He's not going to find a way to close out the stock. Going to get the neutral air, punish on the explosive flame, gets the counter to counters the egg so smart. Such good awareness from Lighto, just knowing his hits so well. But the up air is going to come out and just take it. A 2-stock from Big J coming out game 1. This is huge.
Yeah, that up air, frame 5 is, if you're not ready, you just got to think, you've just got to be prepared for it. That's very unfortunate to be in that situation. I'm surprised that didn't end sooner, considering that explosive flame completely whiffed. And instead of going for something like a smash attack or something like that, went for neutral air instead. But you know what? I guess they expected to win the offstage engagement.
Yeah,
but that still works out in the end.
I mean, what else can we say? Just calculated aggression from Jester. Such a solid advantage state. Lighto's play tries to play more of this slow game, tries to just get the damage in where he can, just plays to not really get hit as much. But Jester doesn't get. Jester's got that reckless abandon, just throwing himself at these situations and getting as much out of them as possible. And we're seeing it work for him in this matchup against Lighto so far. And we'll see how this goes into game 2. You'll see what Lighto does to switch it up. Maybe see a bit more aggressive plays from Lighto. We'll see it with the run-in, but Jester just stuffs it straight out with the egg lay.
It just doesn't matter. And then we got the tech. Oh, that could have been huge. Oh, it's still another egg lay off the platform. I was going to say sometimes you go for down air, but also the egg lay as well, just barely clipping off the platform there.
Yeah, Lighto trying to fire back here with a juggle, but gets the nair as well, goes for the back egg. We're going to set up for the edge guard, gets another neutral air. He's going to offer another edge guard. No, it's 6 for the ledge trap, gets the down tilt. Not going to quite hit him through the Yoshi super armor on the jump, but the percents are now evened out. Lighto's game plan adjustment seems to be working so far, but it's early days, time will tell.
That's big.
That's huge for Lighto.
Okay, this might be it.
Yeah, we keep the Yoshi off stage and we just try to kill. Now, maybe explosive flame wasn't the right option there. Just getting Yoshi without a jump further up in the air is not really necessarily what.
Yeah, but the other thing as well, I think at least one of those was a counter hit on the egg throw, and that also expends like the extra height you get off the eggs.
It absolutely does. And Big J still trying to put the pressure in, but Lighto is so much better this game at snuffing it out. It seems like the game plan has just been re-evaluated here. More dash attacks coming out, more of these big invulnerable moves. The back air coming out to take the first stock for Lighto. Jester gonna have to get some re-evaluation going. Maybe try and space around that back air a little bit more. Maybe try and be more aware of that dash attack, that burst range of Palutena. you can't quite just get in for free anymore like those realised.
I think the other one thing that's mainly changed in Jester's gameplay is a lot more aggressive off stage. Being a lot more aggressive off stage, and Callum
A lot angrier, a lot hungrier, a lot cooler.
Thank you very much, Hopunks. Well, it's always appreciated when Hopunks comes to say hello. But Lighto just honestly playing a much better keep-out game is what I'm seeing with these explosive flames, with these auto reticles, and just trying to edge guard Jester a lot more, setting up more of these edge guard situations because of these explosive flames, these auto reticles. We're seeing it again now, but the neutral egg goes straight through the forward tilt. What happened there?
There's double jump armor through the first hit of F tilt, and just
Beautiful explosive flame to catch it. Lighto quite known for his explosive flame use, just getting those. I can't remember what the tech is, but getting it just immediately just at the ledge, perfect spacing, like right in front of Palutena. I can't remember how you do it, but it's very, very reminiscent of how Marissa plays Palutena, or played out. I'm not sure. Did Marissa retire?
Yeah, I think Marissa retired.
Yeah.
I think she went back to focus on yes.
You know what? Fair enough. If you got your game, you got your game.
They are kind of cracked.
Yeah, and speaking of got the game, Lighto currently got this game under his thumb. Jester just struggling to get anything started, but this could be the start of it. The back air is going to take the first start away from Lighto, and we've seen Jester get so many early confirmed of so like little percents.
Yoshi has been known, but the first thing step is to win neutral, and Palutena, if there's one thing Palutena is good at, it's
not even Palutena. We got to respect the player here. So the one thing Lighto is good at, it is keeping you out in that neutral. You do not need sauce when you are that well seasoned as a player.
I've got told by the fact that they went for egg throw after that, and that's not going to work out either.
Keep it simple, keep it so the back air going to take game 2, going towards Lighto.
We are banning SBF apparently. He's already arrested. I don't know why you need to do that. You just gotta let that happen.
I will not lie, Craig. I checked my phone. I was not paying attention to you. In one ear, out the other.
I see how it is.
I had to take a moment to recollect my thoughts after such a huge change up from Lighto from game 1. Obviously the adaptation's working.
You wouldn't have thought that much would change, considering that all the change stage-wise was in the center platform. But obviously the adaptation's been made. Callum remembers how to deal with this character, and all I can say is I'm sorry.
Well, I won't lie. I think you might be giving yourself a bit too much credit that great game. However,
Wow.
Jester a totally different beast when it comes to Yoshi. Jester it's just so good at keeping things going, keeping that advantage state up. I cannot stress this enough. Just such an aggressive player, and we didn't see as much of that aggression last game, and maybe that's why. It could have been Lighto snuffing it out better, and Palutena is definitely built to do that with those.
I think the overall changes, like the spacing that's coming out, as well as the timing on certain moves coming out from Yoshi on the Jester's edge. Callum's just more content to just play more of the range game with a lot of these extended aerials, like the forward air, the back air to an extent, mainly because of the shield will deflect some of the damage.
Yeah, but we look to see this here, this game 3. It's dead even right now. Both players don't really want to go into losers this early on, and the back air's going to come out perfect. The eye from Lighto going straight to the top right corner, and the neutral air going to catch. What a smart neutral air, and another one going to catch Lighto, take the first stock for Big J.
Oh, absolutely. That neutral air timing was insane on the first one, and even better on the second. Just counter hitting the teleport, recognizing the vulnerable frames beforehand. And obviously now we're going on a little bit of say a little bit, obviously missed of the platform chase.
Yeah,
Just a smidge,
not to count out Lighto here, but you cannot be giving Jester this kind of momentum.
Shy of the jab block.
Jab block opportunity, just shy on the spacing of it.
Palutena in particular, just an absolute nightmare to try and jab block. She is a skinny bitch, and it's very difficult to catch off the ground.
Oh, the spot dodge, such a long move on that up smash, trying to snuff out some of that momentum from Big J, but we're going to see if it's affected him at all. You cannot let Jester start running away with these. You got to get back to center stage later. You can. Oh, very smart from Lighto, not quite mashing out fast enough.
Yeah, just waiting on that.
Yeah, excellent. Honestly, very smart. And just wanted to kill there. He didn't even care about the percent. And honestly, I can't stress that enough. Very smart option not to mash there.
Just runs in, just halfway across the stage, just to do weak there.
Yeah, the power of the explosive flame and the up smash. Such technical prowess from Jester.
The main thing, the reason that was because Calum jumped. They went for an extra attack afterwards and got caught jumping.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the only thing that would have been that was just cold shield or jab, but yeah, there's a little bit of greed coming up from Lighto, and you can't be doing that against Jester. He will absolutely cook for you for it all day, every day. However, Lighto firing back here, trying, just reasserting that stage control that he had in game 2.
This is I think what's going to be the plan is to just throw out more explosive flames and just projectiles in general. The auto reticle as well coming in fairly well. A lot of extra damage has been taken on Jester's end from seemingly no reason, just by eating auto reticle.
Yeah, but then again, Jester doesn't really need to win here. He just needs to not lose for the time being. He got a whole extra stock, and Lighto at 79%. Not quite going to hit the back end to confirm the kill. Dash attack going to reset the edge guard, though. Explosive flame will do it.
I was going to say he didn't have a jump. He didn't have a jump after that. He didn't land the ground, and it's just left out hanging to dry.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see which player here is going to kick on the burners. Will it be Jester? Will it be Lighto? Whoever gets the burners on first, yeah, will probably win this game. And Lighto needs to get out of this corner. Opts to go for dash attack. Excellent option to get him out. Goes for the neutral. There we go. We are successfully back in center stage, and that is exactly what Lighto needs right now. Gets the down, not opting for the back throw to get stage control there.
Yeah, just a forward throw to go for that sexy situation.
Just it works wonders. Get the damage in, starting to even out this game here. And Lighto just needs to nickel and dime this, and that's how you do it. Back to an even game here. Jester needed to get back to stage as soon as possible. Gonna have to reclaim that spot, and the down smash gonna kill off the top. Lighto, what a phenomenal comeback.
All of that from an aggressive forward air attempt. It was just a big counter hit that just led to all of that extra damage. All the resources got burned, and it was just...
What we saw from Lighto there, we saw that momentum. Like, he gave Jester so much momentum, but then just snuffed it straight out. And that's what you got to do against these Yoshi players that have these insane advantage states. You just got to make sure they don't get that momentum on their side. Make sure you keep them stalled out a little bit. And that's the secret to it.
Yeah, I was going to say, one thing about Yoshi is like people tend to say, oh yeah, Yoshi's just annoying off stage to gimp and stuff. Like, you don't really need to do too much. You're just going to force them to expend all of their resources, and then after a while, it's like, oh, they just die. And
yeah, exactly. I mean, all you got to do is just nickel and dime out Yoshi. There is no better way to put it, because that'll stop that momentum. It'll build up that percent for you, and you'll eventually just end up hitting them with a kill. But Jester coming out with this advantage. Did 77% on Light. They're going to get the down. 109%. Not quite going to kill. Getting close though.
So that doesn't. Yeah, the damage-wise is very good.
There's
a timeline where that down air would kill, but not quite. But it's the fact that came all the way off of a counter hit, and then it's catching the lack of double jump as well. Very solid stuff. But he's aggressive. He's gonna have to catch on to these aggressive teleports back on stage. I feel like, oh, not again.
Yeah,
no, go away.
Gets the forward air. Not gonna find the up air to follow up. Lighto just gonna reset. Jester back to the corner, gets the up air, not quite gonna kill the Yoshi double jump super armor. It's a bit heinous, but oh my lord,
just the main reason that up air did not work is because it just hit every hit except for the last hit, which would have actually done the job.
Such an insane reaction from Jester to go for that up smash there. And already 48% back in Lighto, 54 coming out. That's just Jester getting back to the stage. Gets the grab, gonna set up for an edge guard here. Gets the neutralize, gonna kill it 70.
Yeah, because that explosive, I don't know what the idea was with that explosive flame. Maybe it's because Jester was, okay, but
yeah, that's Jester fine. When you're cooking that close to the stove, you are going to get burned eventually.
Yeah, Jester had a habit of going a bit higher up when it came to, like, being for those initial, like, edge guarding opportunities. So I think that was what Cal was expecting with that explosive flame before. And no, not that time. You're just going to get counter hit for it.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody you're going to come out. Going to set up.
Oh, there it is again. Yeah. That aggressive teleport back on stage is...
Yeah, it's like you willed into existence catching up the aggressive teleport. But if Jester just managed... Oh, Jester gave up the center stage there. Ran a bit too far for that.
There's no double jump.
There's no double jump on deck. Lighto. Could this do it? Is the air dodge...
Oh, there is. He got it back.
There is. Got it back. Okay.
I think it was just off the... that episode before.
Maybe actually, yeah. Jester gonna have to just. Honestly, you don't need to be getting in for all of these combos at any opportunity. You've got 4 minutes 38, 30. Well, you've got 4 minutes 30 on the clock. You're a stock up. Just get the percent in where you can. Focus on getting that kill in your next stop. Extra credits all well and good.
Oh, good weight, good shield.
Absolutely phenomenal shield. Neutral out of shield as well. Lido though, getting in with these dash attacks. We're sort of realizing the dash attack's really good in this matchup just to keep Jester from just punishing or trading with any of
This is
the
good
approaches.
percent,
But the
yeah.
forward air up there,
Good
gonna
confirm.
take it. We're going to game 5.
Excellent confirm. Excellent confirm. A little unfortunate that you pre-reverse right into a dash attack. I know how that feels, but it's yeah, good confirm off the forward air. It's yeah, this is looking very close right now.
Yeah, I mean, Jester's improvement are going up to brink as well. Just, we've seen so
Where are we going,
much
though? This is the
improvement from
question.
Jester, and it's all showing here. We got the
going
old
Yoshi.
god versus the new god of Durham, and it's, you could not ask for a better way for it to play out.
Yeah, we're going Yoshi's here. This is yeah, we're going back to another tripod stage. The slants might play out a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure, but I think it's mainly just for that center platform.
We got this game 5, and we got Lito trying to defend the lore, defend the culture. We got Jester trying to create new lore, create new culture for this scene. And it's,
Oh, I'll call the double jump though.
yeah, it could not be
Still
better
no
for
double
game
jump.
5.
Oh, that could have been so much more, but it's still a good
It could have been so much more, yeah, but it's still 57 at the end of the day, and the momentum falling onto Jester's side here. Lido wants to get off these platforms, wants to reclaim center stage, manages to get it. Not quite going to hit the explosive flames, just going to try and keep Jester out here, try and stop that momentum from building.
Far too tense, the amount of aerials just getting thrown out, and Jester's just chilling away. There's another regrab. This time it gets punished a little bit, but not by huge amounts.
Opting to go high with that neutral air there, gonna get that reset going. Just back to Johnson around the neutral. These players don't really miss too many beats, but
Good spot dodge.
excellent spot dodge coming out. Jester just needs to get that early. We've seen it before. If Jester gets that early kill, gets that early momentum, gets the first stock, then it's anyone's game from there. Lido going to have to try and put a curb on that engine from starting up.
Yeah, that's the second time that Calum's gone for an auto radical facing the complete wrong direction.
It's just how it is, but that up air gonna come out, gonna get that momentum shifting in Big J's favour. You gotta be careful if you're Lido here. You can't let him run away with this, or he will. He's been known to. You've seen it yourself. It has happened. You're gonna snuff it out with that neutral. I'm gonna set up for an edge guard. Opts to go for the ledge trap, not quite hitting it. Getting the down tilt though, gonna pop up for something. The back air coming out, gonna catch the drift back on the DI.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I'm surprised that he went for the air dodge onto the ledge instead of trying to tank the forward tilt. Avoid
Yeah.
that, like, double jump.
And sometimes you get caught drifting out and it looks like suspect DI, but it's just how it is. But Jester, the brakes have been put on. Lido has put the brakes on to an excellent degree, got those rubber pads going, but Jester trying to bring them straight back off those tyres of his.
The second time that the double jump got caught off after the F tilt.
Yeah, Jester trying to find a way to get an excellent narrow to shield to punish that down air from Lido. Jabs coming out, goes for the forward air to catch the teleport, not quite going to find it. Lido going to get some explosive flame up there. What a confirm coming out from Lido, putting the brakes on.
Just gonna have to find something very quickly, otherwise this is gonna be curved.
The washing machine starting up. Lido's use of explosive flame this set has been so phenomenal.
Yeah, you can't
Catching the downbeat,
You cannot challenge that. That's not how that down B works.
you cannot know. Lido play on fire here. Something has awakened from him after that last game. He said, I am not going into losers quite yet. But Jester, there's still a chance for Jester here. We've seen him do it before. He just needs to get back that center stage. But Lido just not giving an inch right now.
Find something, just anything. But Callum is just content to throwing out safe aerials. Oh, there's a good parry there. But it's just going to go straight back to ledge.
Yeah, gets the grab. Excellent. Just understanding that Lido doesn't really need to do much, so Lido's going to be more likely to shield, try and play a bit safer. Oh, honestly, phenomenal grab coming out from Jester. Nair coming out, going to catch the double jump. Not quite going to kill, though. Going to get the air dodge back to stage. Jester needs this stock. Jester needs the stock of maybe in the next 2
gonna
interactions. Jester's going to need to take this.
I was going to say, if Jester's going to take the stock now, it's not completely lost, but it's... Oh god, there's a dash attack.
The dash attack. I mean, it's so good at catching those approaches. I mean, good shit from both players. What a set that was.
Good ass set. Good ass set. I was almost about to click the wrong one, and I wish I was clicking that one. But, yeah, that was very back and forth throughout the entire
And
set.
let's not forget here, that might be one of the hardest Yoshi matchups in the game next to Cloud.
It's up there.
It is almost unbearable for Yoshi. I was talking to Jester before this set. Obviously, the joke in rankings is -6, you know, like, but it's probably closer to -2.
Yeah,
You know, like.
the shake of the head. It's like, I feel that. No.
Jester knows
Here's the thing with like both Palutena and with Cloud. Both of the punish games can be just incredibly electric when it comes to like Yoshi Cloud, Yoshi Palutena. Both punish games can be fairly like electric and go from 0 to 100 like very quickly. It is
Absolutely.
all comes down to that neutral game, and
Yeah.
both Palutena and Cloud just have a lot of better neutral tools to get around.
Yeah, absolutely great. But you can't count out that Jester played insanely well that set in that matchup.
Oh, 100%.
But Laito just played the matchup. Laito played to the matchup's strength, which they were more in his favor than they were for Jester's. Sometimes that is how it falls.
I can go back to my calm head era now. That's fine.
Yeah, we can go back to the Laito era. It's all right to have favorites, but it's just how it is. And we'll see what the next set is. I mean, I need to stop talking for a little bit. I'm going a bit lightheaded. How you feel about the Yoshi matchup, Callum?
It's like even.
Is it fuck?
Yeah.
Is it fuck?
Slight Palu favour.
Is it shit? It's like
It's not strong Palu favour.
it's almost as hard. It's harder than the Cloud matchup for Yoshi.
No, it's not.
I think
Have
it
you
is.
seen Cloud's back end?
Yeah, have you seen Paulu's dash attack?
Yeah. It's funny.
It's not funny. It's invincible.
I'm also way too employed for the weekly at the moment.
You're way too employed for the weekly.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm really tired.
What else do you do with your time?
Work.
What else?
Nothing. 14-hour days every day, then I go to sleep.
14-hour days.
Of work.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like 7 till 6? Like what?
I work.
How do you do 14 hours? Are you
I work
including commute?
I work 7 till half 4. Or half 7 till half 4.
Right.
Which I think is 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I go home, have my food, and then I work 6 till 10.
Half 7 and half 4 is 9 hours.
Alright. So 13 hours then.
And alright, so you go home and you do your marking work and you get like
Planning and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's understandable. Oh my! See, this is why I'll preach security to any and everyone, because I work 12-hour shift. But when I'm out the door, I'm out the door. I don't do anything at work. I sit and watch my laptop. I can watch Smash Bros. I could even fucking lab HDR if I wanted to. Like,
Why would you lab HDR?
why? Because my Falco's nice. I'm winning Summit.
So nice it went 1-4.
I just know it from like first.
We're doing some. There will
Did
be
you
some.
better than Craig?
Craig wasn't there.
Did you do better than Direbound?
Dearbound.
No, genuinely, that's why I
You know Dearbound's like a top player, right? Dearbound's a top PM player.
I'm not gonna get layered.
He's the best in Europe at one point.
Yeah, he was like the best PM Wolf in Europe for a long time.
Alright.
Yeah, he's
Dearbound's insane.
He's built different, but he's also built different.
He is built insane. I remember one of my first memories of Dearbound was him and a guy called Arunze having an arm wrestle, and their arms just went out like triangles like this, like TN fucking tension hard, whatever it's called.
How do you
He
do
is
anything
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Like chilling had no chance.
Chilling had no chance. Oh, you didn't have to do him like that.
They run away and then they do laser breaths, and laser breath beats fireball, so
Oh,
you can't
right.
count them.
I'm gonna go and smoke while we wait for the next set to come up.
Well, the next set is probably going to be me versus the winner of Chandog and Walter.
It's interesting then. To be fair, I don't know if I want to.
Oh, I think Josh.
They might get a loser
I think Josh won because
Might as well.
Luke's doing the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Josh, you better explain how to beat you mid-set. Alright, you're finished. Good. Do not advise people mid-set. Jesus.
Am I playing Josh now then?
Right, I've commentated for 4 sets straight. I'm leaving now.
see what we've got coming up. So who have we got? You just loving stuff at the minute, or are you waiting one? Oh, we got Chanduk. Okay, that is fair. We have got a winners. We've already got winners finals stacked up and ready to go. We have Chandog versus Light 2. I'm hearing Zelda talk. I'm a little concerned. I don't know how the Zelda would work in a situation. I am very curious to see how it would go, though. However, we've seen decent success with Chandog with other characters as well. Be very curious to see what happens, but let's see the picks come out. There's the Paolo coming out. What have we got from Chandog? What are we doing? I don't even know where Harry went, but never mind. Where are we going? What are we doing? With Byleth? No? I'm probably going Byleth. Very likely we're going to Byleth. We are indeed. Here we... Alright, we're going in. Welcome to your winners final set. We got a Byleth and we got a Paolo on small battlefield as we go in. An extremely forbid. So this is going to be very much neutral focus. So much more mutual focus compared to the last game. A lot more straight hits will be deciding a lot of it. Such as that. But then again, Byleth's straight hits can send you off, like, send you miles away. And it's going to be very rough to really counter that a lot. Callum's going to have to look for some kind of straight hit and then read an option after the fact. Just like... Not quite like that, but you get the idea. Uh-oh, the re-grab. Not going to be there to get there in time. Oh god, that's going to be a punish every day of the week. Another stray forward air once again. Oh, what are you doing in the air? Oh, that's going to be a punish. Another one of those things from like the previous set that we saw Callum with a lot of explosive flames just getting punished that should have really been punished. This time we're actually going to get a stock and there's going to be a strong trade there. But if we can see a lot more of these explosive flame whiffs being punished, that will probably tip the balance just a little bit in Chandog's favor. But we will have to wait and see what else is going on. Especially, like I say, these straight hits will definitely be deciding a lot of this. There he is.
We are back. I've got nicotine in my system. What have I missed?
Not much. It is a Byleth and a Palutator. Oh, that's going to be a re-grab.
Palutator. I mean, I always love watching Chandog play. I mean, I think Chandog's one of the most, maybe one of the most sleeper any players going. He's so good at this video game. Especially that young Link as well.
That took double jump. Oh, yeah. There we go. Welcome, another aggressive teleport on stage. I was just saying before, a lot of the in the previous set with Jester, like there was a lot of explosive flames being whipped that should have been punished. And if Chanko can just get like a couple of those extra ones, it might tip the favor just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Byleth in this matchup, oh my god, the catch, just recognizing, yeah, Chandog has gone for that next up B. I'm just going to down smash this. There's going to be no legend, but free stock for Lido, to be honest. And excellent recognition from that. But Chandog, not going to let that get to him, just going to keep trying to murder Lido's ass here.
I'm surprised that clipped after that. Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, Violet's so good at just keeping that range advantage, especially against Palutena. But you've got to be careful because Palutena can just control that space where Violet wants to be with that explosive flame, so you need to kind of mix it up with those dashing jabs, maybe like an up tilt every now and then or something like that. Like, the ledge from coming out, but Chandler recognizing it and dropping off ledge straight away.
Especially with, like I was saying before, a lot of Violet's like options are like one hit wonders essentially, where you just win neutral with one hit. It deals a bit of damage and knocks him away, but there's not much else you can get afterwards. And especially in a percent like this, where you just feel more inclined to go for like kill options, when in reality you can just be like, I say in reality you can just keep poking away. But when you're stocked down and you're about to die yourself, it's like, yeah, the incentive's a lot further more there.
Dash attack coming out though, going to close out that first stock for Chandog. Not first stock, sorry, that second stock for Chandog. I missed the first stock.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's there was a stock trade with the first half of this game. But Chandog's
what it is, but
going to be poking
we are
up.
So back for the rest of this game. Chandog going to get clipped by the last hit of that explosive, but not quite going to do it. Maybe if the full explosive flame would have hit, the percent would have been enough to get the kill. The up tilt, once again, the up tilt, just getting the last couple of hits, and that's not going to kill. It's not going to quite do it.
Okay, there we go. That's what we need. That's what we need. We're just gonna poke with the forward air and then hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
All we can do now.
Killing is the strength of multi-hit skill power comes from the percent they've built up beforehand, before the last final hit. And if you don't get that and you just get the last knockback hit, you're not going to kill them. It's like you're expected to. But that neutral are always guaranteed to put in the work for the edge guards since day one. Lido going to be taken game one.
Yeah, that was that did feel a bit one-sided. after the first stock trade, it was like, yeah, fair, and then it just kind of snowballed.
It does, yeah. I mean, you can't let Lido start running away with these things, or else you just will not be able to come back. And this is winners finals already.
Yeah.
It's a small weekly, but you cannot doubt the quality of the Northeast. I mean, no Minimo, but I mean, Minimo definitely going to be causing havoc and meltdown. And to be fair, we're getting Regenix soon, so.
God help us all. Oh, we got a Toon Link.
We got the Young Link.
Young Link, my bad.
We got the slightly more aggressive Young Link.
What was that? Why was there an upbeat immediately? What was that?
I mean, just get out of the combo, to be honest. I mean, it's only 30%. There's neither here nor there. 21% coming out from that small little string coming out. The neutral to get out of disadvantage is really good. And this is what we're seeing. It's what we see from Chandog. This relentless pressure with these projectiles.
I was gonna say that's like the second, like another one of those times where Callum's trying to jump out of combos and getting the double jump caught. Granted, it was still a low percent. There wasn't a huge risk to it, but it's still a little concerning that he's getting a little bit more happy to just mash the jump button to try and get out of situations.
I mean, it's not really something you see Lato doing too often, so I think I respect it as the mix-up. But Chandog, this character's so good at catching those double jumps out of combos, just putting out those hitboxes that will just snipe it away from you, especially with those arrows. However, you do not want to be on the ledge against Lato in this situation. 119% on both players here. It's going to be whoever gets the next interaction, that next off-stage hit, and that is what it is. Catching the air dodge in with that explosive flame to take that first stock from Lato.
I think it's a lot more efficient the usage of the explosive flame as the day's gone on, I feel. Just able to position that flame a lot better, as well as making sure they're not being put in a more vulnerable position to get counter hit as a result. It's good progression as the day's gone on. But that there is definitely not the best.
The bomb almost set up in the up air there. Unfortunately, it's not quite at the right angle for it. I think Chandog was ready for it, but the first hit back at F tilt will snipe out that first stock, and we're back to even.
That's a very it's somewhat standard confirmed, but you've got to be aware that they landed in the first place. So that was good awareness from Chandog there.
Yeah, and huge strength coming out from Lido here. 47% on Chandog, and
No double jump.
No double jump. Maybe got that caught by the second up air or something and just not quite noticing it until it was too late. But it is what it is. You can't let that affect you in this sort of situation. You just got to take it for what it is and just keep going with the game. You can't let that get you down, or else they will just allow Lido to spiral this game into his favour. Just the F smash coming out for the raw damage. I respect it. Just get off my nuts is what Chandog just said.
Chandog is once again in a somewhat similar position as last time. Oh, that time they caught the double jump. Still
Landing on the bomb, but he's going to reset the double jump. But the F smash again, once again, such a strong option for Youngling. That F smash goes so early, gets the up B. We're going to see a combo coming out. Only opts for the up B, only managed to get 21% off that up B.
That's insane that Callum was that early to try and go for a punish and got clipped for it. I'm amazed that he didn't get punished harder as a result of it, but
Chandog opted for a dash that Lido ready for it. They're getting the punish and setting up their Chandog for an edge ledge trap situation, getting the explosive flame to reset it all. The shad? The full hop air dodge reminiscent of some Smash 4 right there gameplay.
and it eats on the trump though. That's yeah, it does normally come a lot faster than that and able to get the back air to send someone off, but it's a little bit later and it actually gave Chandog a chance to actually respond.
Yeah, absolutely. Chandog just trying to get this pressure going here with these arrows, trying to find that right opening there just to get that. I mean, we've seen it before, you can kill from this, but the explosive flame, that's what happens when you get the full hit of that move. It will just murder you at that percent.
It's unfortunate, just a little bit too close to it when firing that arrow off and just wasn't able to get away from it in time. It's very unfortunate, and I think a lot of these like projectile situations, it's just not working out. It's I feel like
it was so used to Minimo with those lasers and just dealing with trying to being kept out by those projectiles. It's ingrained into him now just how to deal with it. However, that's not to say that Chandog or Youngling does not have the mix-up potential to keep the pressure on with the projectiles that Lighto might not be able to deal with. Especially with those boomerangs. You see there, the boomerang just making that landing safe. Nothing out, Lighto's punished early. And we look to see these back and forth interactions, just keeping the percent even, 41 to 42. And like, it's game 3. Chandog is going to be playing a little bit safer here and not want to lose just yet. Not want to go to lose. You want that safety net of that second game in Grand.
I think Callum just does not care for most of these projectiles. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a few boomerangs being like counter hit quite a few more than like the explosive flame punishes. And this is what I was saying before. It's like Chandog just hasn't been able to get that many punishes from explosive flame whiffs.
Yeah. I think what Lighto is clocked onto here is that a lot of Youngling and Toonling as well, a lot of their pressure is quite fake with all that projectile. Like, it doesn't really do much on your shield, so you can just deal with it slowly as it comes, and it's not really a big deal. But most people just get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of it. But that's why I say it's like a fake form of pressure, because it really doesn't do much.
I was gonna say, it's like one of those situations where it's a projectile where you instinctively.
Up tilt, what an up tilt to catch it. Lighto not ready on the DI for that one.
No, I think they were trying to hold in to be a little bit more aggressive with the neutral there. Potentially cross them up, but it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
unfortunate, the bomb detonating early there, not quite hitting Lighto, and Lighto just punishing it straight away with our back air, going to close out that stock and even things out. But Chandog firing back with a huge string for 48%. Going to set up the bomb at the ledge for the ledge trap, going to hit Lighto with it. And once again, just putting that pressure out there.
Again.
Right?
An aggressive teleport back on stage again.
Yeah, gets caught again. Bomb dash attack, going to set up for another ledge trap. Chandog's so good at just getting those bombs in the right places. They're just a force. Roll in, jump off ledge, things like that.
Oh my god.
Deal with it from there. I thought he exploded the bomb with the arrow there, but I'm not sure that's how that works.
I don't think that's unfortunately how that works. But that's 155% uncontested until just now.
Exactly. Chandog's engine is rumbling right now.
Okay.
He is saying, I am not getting 3-0'd in this. We are coming back. We are so fucking back with that forward air.
Yeah, that was a good option to try and catch out an aggressive aerial. wanting to try and go. I don't want to go for that air-to-air engagement. That's trying to trust the neutral there, but not happening. The forward air comes out first.
Yeah. What you gotta respect from Chandok is he's taking so many of these little interactions, just turning them into small little strings, getting that percent up slowly. You don't need to be flashy and fast with there's 7 minutes on the timer, not 8 minutes, sorry. Like, you don't need that full 7 minutes. You don't need to be constantly aggressive for that, and Chandok realizing this, opting for the slow playstyle, but Lighto just not allowing him to get back to stage. Managed to get the Diageto attack to get back on, but Lighto still controlling the center stage really well here until those arrows are coming out. Chandok with the pivot grab coming out. Gonna catch Lighto, reclaiming center stage for himself. You don't want to be here against
I was going to say
Jungling.
that stage control would immediately reversed. Up smash is not going to quite get
Not
there,
gonna
but
do
that
it,
forward
but
air to catch
forward
the catch the double jump back on stage is going to do it. Chandog on the board.
Exactly, one game on the board for Chandok here. We'll see if he can run away with this momentum, keep that engine going that he worked so hard to get going. But who knows, he could be doing oil change, anything like the Lighto. Once again, Lighto's got his own engine, you know.
And I think what helped a lot was what I was saying before, that habit that Callum was starting to have with double jumping out of combo strings, backfiring, and then all he has is the teleport on, and he teleported back on the stage twice.
Yeah.
And it's like, it capitalized perfectly. I think Chandog's been picking up to that a lot more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you haven't recognized that Chandog's catching on for that, then it's not a great option. But I mean, sometimes going to stage as a mix-up is absolutely valid for Palutena, because the teleport recoveries have such little end lag to them. You've really got to catch them as they are hitting. You've got no way of telling where they're going to go. You've got to read it.
Now on Hollow Bastion, we only have the center platform now, as opposed to the multi-platform stages of Small Battlefield and Stadium.
Absolutely,
So,
much more beneficial for Palutena to have that one central platform there. Just helps with the juggle situation. Takes away that leverage for the platforms. And if I remember rightly, the double plat stages, Palutena isn't as good on because you can't get those washing machine combos. However, Chandok coming out the gate, swinging 111% already on Lighto, going to set up for a ledge trap with the bomb on ledge. Sends the other direction, but still trying to reclaim center stage. But Lighto with the reversal here, going to set up for a ledge trap of his own. We'll see how long he can keep this going for. He needs to keep Chandok just glued to this ledge here. The back airs are going to be doing it, catching out that down air. And just ruthless with these back airs, just exactly where they need to be. But the forward air was going to come out that time, and it's obvious that's going to trade it. Didn't have that same invulnerability, and Chandok recognizing that with that down air.
dude, I don't even get a chance to talk about the tether grab, the armor through the bomb explosion on the grab invulnerability before. Oh my word. It just, I mean, granted, it still got Carl a chance to catch back up, but I'm still in shock that down air beat out.
Well, it's all happening so fast, and we saw that just one hit can just lead to that stock, especially with that Palutena back air. When you're around 130, you got to be so careful. And putting the gas on right now with these neutral airs. Excellent tech in, recognizing explosive flame was coming, getting out of the situation quickly. Just going to try and apply this pressure with the projectiles that Jungling has available here. Try and get in Lighto's head with him a bit, try and make him scared to get in.
Oh, but he can't get too angsty himself. That dash attack was somewhat telegraphed to an extent, and Callum's just just waiting for it. Now stage control still.
A lot is following up those arrows as boomerangs with that dash attack. It's not extremely safe, but it is such a good burst option. The slow roll off to catch Lighto, not going to capitalize on it, but Lighto going to capitalize as well, getting the reversal. Not quite hitting the ledge trap, going to get the dash attack. Okay,
I mean, the fact that that even happened is going to put something in Callum's mind. He's going to be more aware of that something like that happening, and it's going to be forced to immediately choose the ledge option. So hopefully, Chandok takes
spacing on that dash attack there from Chandok, going to set Lighto up for disadvantage. Going to set up the ledge trap with the bomb, the boomerang coming out, teleport back onto the stage. Not quite going to catch it. This is what I mean. You got to be quick. You got to be quick, and you got to be able to read where it wants to go. Dash attack's going to do it that time. I wonder if it wasn't very still, but it's rare you see it kill that early. It was already behind as well. Unfortunately, Chandog seeing the boomerang coming back to hit, not recognizing that there was a trade there, but the down tilt up air going to take it. We're going to go to the last stock here in this game 4. See what Chandog can pull out here on his tournament stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't afford to not miss a tech in that situation, especially when them get counter confirms like that in his pocket. You can't. You've got to get those techs, man. You can't.
Absolutely. And Chandog on his game stock here, he's going to have to play very careful. Not give Laito too much quarter just to get him in that corner. He needs to just stay away from that ledge because we've seen how good Laito is with that ledge trapping. We saw that grab coming out with it after the tomahawk. Excellent jump to get around the explosive plane. Let him back on the stage.
There we go. And we're going to get an up air. We double jump, got spent once again.
Yeah, offers to give up the advantage to get the stage control. Very smart from Chandog, but Laito taking it straight back for that center stage control, but needs to get off that platform. Gets down with the back air. But Chandog, you do not want to be on ledge here against Laito. He can end this so easily. Gets the roll in. Yeah, there we go. Resetting back to center stage, and this is all about who is controlling the ledge in this matchup here. We've seen it all game. Is both of these players so good at ledge shot, but Laito's so good at getting those grabs. Oh, and that is it. Oh, the disrespectful down air. You didn't have to do it to him like that, Laito. Excellent game going out from both players.
That was very unfortunate circumstances there. I'm still a little bit tilted at Auto Radical 1 tripped.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean,
why does that one pot hit of Auto Radical?
I mean, she just has to work so hard compared to other top tiers, Greg.
Oh, absolutely.
Has to work so hard to get anything.
So hard. It's so hard, especially compared to people like characters like Pyra Mithra and Kazuya Mishima. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're done with winner's side now. We're done with winner's side at 7:30. I mean, it's a much smaller weekly today. I think we've only got like 12 entrants.
We're currently waiting on. So yeah, we've got LNL and Walter. Hoping that they will eventually come on the step. Oh yeah, LNL is just chilling. There we go. Yeah, we've got loser semis coming up next.
Walter currently playing friendlies. I think you can see it on the stream camera playing friendlies when he's supposed to be playing on stream. Oh, we got LNL Wonder. LNL, the hidden HDR demon in my opinion. I had no idea he had these fundies.
Against Walter.
Larry, can you do player 1? Player 1, player 2?
Those up.
I don't know how to actually set it up.
It's whoever moves that controller first.
That's fine. If I plugged in my first.
No, it's whoever moves it first on the character select.
Oh, it's probably in player 2, so.
Never mind, it's fine, I'll swap it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Those are the right.
Walter. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
You know what? My fault. I'll admit that. My fault.
Maybe.
It's fine. We move. Anyway, speaking of moving, we're moving into this losers semis match here. We've only got 2 or 3 more games left on stream. It doesn't matter.
It is.
Does not matter. We're just gonna get straight into this. You got Ridley versus Mario here. Hell no.
Dude,
Bit of a demon in HDR with that Ridley, but we'll see. I've not seen much of him in Ultimate.
I'm not gonna lie. We all remember the reveal trailer for Ridley. Mario has no chance.
Mario always dies in the reveal trailers. Let's be honest here. Mario just fucking dies. However, a different case in Smash Bros. Getting that re-grab off that neutral and getting a huge combo, not quite finding the forward air. And this is the awareness that LNL has playing against Walter so frequently in these Durham weeklies. Stay dodging on that.
I was going to say Walter went for neutral air instead of a second up air in that situation. That's probably the only reason why that forward air didn't connect. But it might have just been a weird damage situation where like a second up air might have sent it too high up for it.
Yeah, I'll make the assumption that Walter knows better than me on these Mario things.
Command grab from halfway across the stage. It's going to be up there as one of the weirdest command grabs.
It is, and we got the chicken leg coming out from LNL. Going to take that stock ridiculously early from Walter, calling out that jump. Walter going to have to fire back quickly here, get this stock of LNL before he starts running away with things. But we've seen what Walter can do with momentum this tournament already against Curry Governor.
Oh boy, nope, not going to happen, but here comes the damage.
LNL like on fire right now, just taking the hits where they come, getting that percentage up. You don't need to be very flashy when it's coming down to extra credit, but if you can get the stock, it's very nice. Gets the forward, they're going to set Walter off stage for an edge guard, opts for the ledge trap instead, catches the up down air with that up smash, standing upright, looking like tough guy. That's me.
Why am I hitting the taunt button? You are 2 stocks down, my guy. Obviously that was a 10.
That is a lot.
Input,
as we can see, friendly banter coming out.
But yeah, Cappy just coming out to say hi.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, sometimes you just got to remember Cappy's in the game. Gets the cape, going to try and send that projectile back, trying to get something going here. Walter going to need to get some of these strings that we saw in this first game, and you cannot cape that when it's fully charged, because it will trade with itself and you will get hit.
Say, went for the F tilt to go for the Texas situation and just missed it up completely, unfortunately.
Walter, gotta be careful here now, especially on PS2 where those platforms cannot be going above Ridley here. We've seen it for both stocks already. Are we gonna see a third stock with that up smash? We know LNL is keen for it.
Yeah, but that up smash on whip is actually surprisingly safe. Oh my word.
Going through every single one. And Walter just looking a little bit lost against this Ridley here. Are we gonna see the edge guard come up? Opting for the next one. Oh no, the up beat downwards, the call up. Walter lost in that sauce from LNL. Alright. Can I get the LNL apology form? Is there an LNL apology form? Can I get it?
Mercury was in retrograde. Oh no.
I'll be filling that out later tonight. You can see that on Twitter. I will be filling that out, the LNL apology form.
I have to say that was game 1.
Yeah, it was. We don't care if that was game. That was sick. That was raw as fuck. You gotta be good to know to go with that.
That was raw as fuck.
That's an understanding of your character right there.
That was raw as fuck. I will give it that. But like I say, there was quite a bit of information there for Walter to adapt. Not quite showing off just yet. The Ridley is still. There's going to be a point where Ridley gets a big punish off of that scenario where the upbeats for the fireballs.
I don't know if he has time. You see, I don't know. Maybe like the upbeat downwards might catch it, but I think it might be too risky. Just take the extra time to figure out how you're going to be ledge trapping the character. I think is the better option for LNL here. However, Walter still, you cannot count Walter out. You can't count Walter out. When we're seeing it here, you can't count him out. And there, the reverse hitbox to mix up the DI. So smart from Walter. And we're seeing him fire straight back, getting his own engine going. But once we've seen what LNL can do. And there we go. This is what LNL does. That up smash. So strong from Ridley.
The fireball's the forcing option out. He goes for the jump off stage and then just charges and waits for the air dodge.
Let it rip at the right time. That's all you need to do. And Walter just not able to, you just can't be landing on Ridley like that. And it's such a bad thing for Mario because he likes being in the air. He likes being there to get stuff like this going. Are we going to see that? We're going to see the down air come out instead for the percent of me. Not quite going to kill that.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a slight hesitation on that platform for the seconds before the second string of up airs, but it's I guess they were expecting an air dodge towards the other platform, but yeah, you're going to give me another up air string, it's fine.
Oh, exactly. I mean, Walter will take any up air string he can get. I mean, any Mario player, but it's such free damage for the character. Going for the reverse up smash, not quite going to find it. LNL going to have to try and get something going here. The back air could be the start of it. Not quite.
Oh, back air.
Excellent call out on the spacing of that F tilt there, because most people don't need to punish that, but Walter just knowing the back air just enough to get there.
Okay.
Hold on, get the grab. We're going to go for the back throw. We're not quite going to kill Ridley heavy at our character.
Yeah, LNL's just happy. Oh my word, just throws it out there, but not quite going to, just about going to do it. Maybe still slightly. I was going to say, it might have still been just slightly stale. Even after all of that.
Even still, just the last hit come out, you don't get that percent build up, Craig. It's more likely it's not going to kill if you don't get the full move. And to be fair, LNL is playing quite safe, but not managing to escape that back air that's going to take it down to 1 stock to 2 in Walter's favour here. LNL going to have to try and find another one of those crispy hose smash there. We saw it there.
That wasn't even going to kill that, was
It might have with the charge, you never know. Mario is light. Mario's light, but Ridley is heavy. And let's be honest here, both of these characters are exactly what the other character wants them to be. And you'll see so many of these sick combos, these early kills from the Ridley, the sick combos from the Mario. We're going to see something here. The down air, not quite going to do it. The back air going to set up for an edge guard. Not hitting the fireball, not quite getting anything from it, but managing to get the ledge trap, just getting a bit more extra percent. You don't need, it's nice to get the stock, but you've got 148% extra credit here. Walter can sit pretty here and just take this game at his own pace, force LNL to play at that pace.
You want to grab something, grab this fireball, bitch, get out of my sight.
Yep.
And again.
But
grab these feet. The fuck you say to me, it's like game 1, get out of my sight.
Grab those drop kicks, and this is what we love to see. We love to see both players just exploding on their characters.
Yeah, I think a lot of that game was because Walter wasn't really committing to defensive options. Because I think the only other thing that you could really do was to potentially mix up with command grab or something like that. There wasn't that many grabs that this kit were coming out from the Ridley end. And there certainly wasn't as many command grabs as we saw in game 1 either.
Yeah, we didn't see as much of them, but then again, for me, game 1, it was just a lot of those reads that LNL were getting with those up smashes, those forward airs, off stage to catch the jumps. Just, to be fair, Walter adapted. It's LNL's turn now. The shoe is on LNL's foot to adapt to this Mario's adaptation, and this is how we like to see Smash Bros. Happen. We like to see this back and forth game to game. And we'll see if that continues. We'll see if Walter's found the winning recipe, or we'll see if LNL is cooking return.
We see them recognize the fireballs. We're still gonna just fucking platform drop through them. What is that? Oh my word, that could have been a
I was going to say, Walter not quite ready on that cape there, but that was probably one of the easier ones he could have gone for.
wow,
Down smash coming out. Where was the regard for anything Mario could have done there?
Yeah, you just punish the spot dodge. He landed and immediately spot dodge and down smash doesn't care.
Yeah, down smash just does not seem to care at all. And speaking of doesn't care, Walter does not care, just throwing out those grabs, catching every landing from LNL right now, just snuffing out the attempts to get back to the stage. However, the neutral air going to reset center stage in LNL's favor. You can't be doing the single fireballs. You cannot be doing the single fireballs against Mario. You will just cape them back to you, and that will snuff out your approach.
Every time I see him like a air dodge backwards, I'm very concerned every time.
What a wall jump, what an option from Walter there to get around that down smash wall jump back air, just perfectly going around, but the F-tilt almost going to take Walter's life. No jump! It is going to take Walter's life with the assist of the fireball.
Yeah, he spent the double jump at the last zone, and he just didn't have anything else afterwards. It's just unfortunate situation to be in.
That last hit down and not quite going to kill, but it's going to set up for a ledge trap, but not coming out from Walter, not managing to find it. Almost went for the beat. That could have been a damn big. Oh my god, catching the tech in place, getting the up air. Walter almost dead from that up air. I think an up smash might do it here. So much rage on Ridley, an up smash, a side beat. So easy for this character to kill. Going to get the back throw, going to set up for the offstage situation. Walter opting just to land straight onto the stage and try and bait out those side beats with that back airs.
Just spacing out between the big holes.
I thought it was the up smash. I thought the up smash got it for a second. Okay, Walter evening out the stocks here with that back air, but still, mountain climb 160%. The back air going to drop the stock. LNL, this is what we're looking at here. The adaptation from both players. No match coming out on that side.
No match whatsoever. He's just like, okay, I'm happy to go off stage. I don't know who would say that if you have a reasonable situation, but sure.
It is how it is. Walter gonna have to pull something out here. That could have been the start of it. Maybe a cave or something. Might have
no jab block, but the parry, and it's just overcharged.
Yeah, the parry not quite going to give him enough time to get that kill off the F smash, so maybe having to try it a bit more. But not seeing the follow forward there from that. Only down there trying to get an extra up there and just reset the situation. But LNL doesn't even need to be playing fancy right now, just needs to get the damage on.
Okay, there's was looking for some kind of confirm or anything, but it's just not. To be fair, it doesn't really need to worry too much about it. Just keep racking on these back airs.
Oh, a slight whiff punish there. That should have been LNL's stock, but it's not. Clinging onto this second stock, just getting so much extra credit onto Walter here. Okay, we're going to get a grab at the ledge here. We're going to see an edge guard or a ledge trap. Going to opt for the ledge trap. Going to get the back end to catch the jump. Very good awareness from Walter here. Excellent option to go for. But still a mountain to climb. You do not want to be in this situation against Ridley. The back air could have definitely done it there. Maybe the up air would have done it as well. And you've always got to be aware of that up smash. The side B coming out, going to set up an edge guard from LNL. But reversing himself back into the corner. Giving Walter center stage. Gonna have to try and get back in on the Mario here. Walter gonna opt for these.
Oh, this could
there
be
we
it.
go. This could be it. You do not want to be in this situation. Not hitting the sweet spot.
But still an edge guard situation.
Do not want to be at the ledge again. You're gonna get away from this ledge now, LNL. Walter will end your existence. Keep the corner. That's all you need to do here. Walter needs to just get back to center stage, get control of that corner again. Where Wario is so good, but the dash attack call out's gonna take us to game 3.
Yeah, just wanted to drift back to the ledge after that wall jump, and it just didn't happen.
It's such excellent awareness from LNL to know to go for that dash attack there. And this is what we like to see, these back and forth games. I am opening up the files for this level.
Why are you browsing through mad stuff?
I want Stream Tool. That's what I want.
That's yeah. You don't want to go for that. You don't know what Xenoblade stuff's in there.
You don't know what Xenoblade stuff's in there. No, you do not.
No.
Right, we're going into game 4 here. We'll see if Walter can make the adjustments that he did to get that game 2. We'll see if LNL runs away from it.
There's not too much that needs to be done, I don't think. I think it's just a lot more. Just like the polish up a lot of the punishes.
Luigi. I think that's the worst idea he could have ever possibly had. The Ridley is putting in work today. Walter coming out the gate here with that up there, down there. LNL coming back out with that neutral. 15% on that move. It's not nothing to scoff at all. It's so fast and covers so much distance as well. Little slidey action. And we're going to see 81% on LNL here. LNL going to have to try and get something going if we want to see it. If we don't, well, we're just going to see a dramatic game 2 at this point, and that's exactly what we're here for. We want to be seeing these games go to game 5. We want these hype set. And we want to see the Durham team kills, honestly. We want to see exactly what Durham's doing in their own time and exactly where things are going. Forward is massive there. Not quite going to... It is going to book the jump.
Yeah, it could have called the double jump on the forward there.
That's exactly what LNL needed to try and keep this... LNL wants this to stay at game 4, but we want it to go to game 5. Oh my god, 54% away, 71%. Well, almost dead to that upper. The jump again, that would have killed. Yeah, Walter gonna have to try and make something out of this ledge trap here. Cannot let LNL get back to stage for free, but LNL rolling back into center stage, getting back, sent back to the corner, and still in this ledge trap from Walter.
I will say the one thing that Walter hasn't been able to do recently is being able to punish these returns to stage. At game 2, good tech, excellent tech.
Excellent tech. I mean, sometimes it's telegraphed, but I mean sometimes with it, I mean it's a respectable option to go for, especially ever since Smash 4. There we go. There we got a bit of spaghetti. We're just trying to get the grabs, but 124% extra credit for LNL. That is absolutely huge. And the F smash coming out to call out the K.
My guy.
LNL is poised to take this and move on to.
We're not getting reflected. What are you doing?
LNL poised to take this here and now. Just needs to snuff out Walter's approaches, snuff out these huge strings. Just generally just play the safe Smash Bros. You've got it. But no, this is what I mean. Explosive potential from Walter. But
actually gets a confirm from the Nair, from up and Nair for there. So like obviously, hopefully that was just like I said before, the percentage was actually in his favor that time to get the confirm.
Yeah, and honestly, Blue Oyster might have had it wrong. Sometimes you gotta fear the Reaper being Walter, being able to end your life in seconds.
5 back airs.
Yeah, we're bare. We're reminiscent of some Smash 4 right now.
Almost as if back air might be his best.
It might be, yes. Oh my god, gonna catch
kept the jump this time, though.
Okay, kept the jump. Smart option. But you've got to be terrified right now if you're Walter. If you cannot be playing on those platforms either. All it takes is one jump read from LNL. You are cooked. It takes one back air from LNL. But then on the other foot, it takes one solid up air from Mario. Not quite going to catch it in the right place. But the side Bs are going to do it. It is not quite. LNL 90%. Walter's sitting there at 144. A lot's going to...
Walter's in a position now where it's like there's not really that many confirms.
And this second time's the charm. It is. LNL is going to take loser semis moving on. This is the end of Walter's tournament run here. What a game. LNL coming out the woodwork here.
Yeah, I was going to say those command grabs definitely came out a lot of thing, and I think he is right. The shields came out a lot more towards the end, but I feel like the situation was kind of needed.
Yeah,
it's being able to recognize when your shield went or not, and that can change in a blink of an eye, and that's probably why those command grabs really worked out.
Absolutely. I think LNL been getting a lot of results in HDR. I think the confidence is carrying over into his ultimate gameplay, and we're seeing it here against Walter. They're going for those reads. He's like, I know you're going to be here. I know my move's going to hit it, and I know it's going to kill you, so I'm going to do it. And now we've got...
He will have to fight.
It is Chandog LNL for losers finals. Winners goes through to face Lito in grand finals. And this is for payout.
Oh, is it for payout? Oh, it's top 3 in it, yeah.
It's a top 3 payout, yes. So who won?
LNL. So it's LNL v Chandog, and then you'll clean up.
I'm so fucked. Really so big. I was hitting it on my head. I just wanted to shoot. And then like follow the situation with jump up there such a good if I don't get late hit. If I get late hit there, I can get a bit, but I'm dodging it people late hit there. So I never hit it. I only hit like the start there. Your combos are quite good. I just ran down to the you beat down tilt and like regular down tilt. You don't expect to hit air or jump up. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Alright, Chandog coming in to sit down and come in and play some video games.
It's been a minute.
Chandog has sat down. So has Harold.
Yeah. What a weekly. LNL qualifying for payout. Durham turning up.
Oh, is this payout now, is it?
Yeah, this is payout. Yeah, so loser finals is guaranteed top 3.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That is right. That's how brackets work.
That is how brackets work. And honestly, I think I'm starting to run out of gas a little bit here commentating, but there's only 2 sets left to go. I mean, maybe 3. Maybe 3, depending on...
Maybe 3, depending on Callum's mental state. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see how this goes against Chandog. I mean, we got Zelda and Youngling versus Ridley. Both seeming like pretty hard matchup for Ridley, but then again, Mario's combos ready for days. But he can't count out. Oh.
Just press play, fine.
Just starts off. Yeah. This is just telling us it can't find the backup.
Even though it's the backup already on there.
Last time something weird happened.
Yeah. Why is Matt switched like this?
Pick any song you like, just make sure it's good for stream.
See, I think these are fine. So, Lobby had some complaints about the house rules.
I think most of them are fine.
I think they're all fine. There was nothing wrong with any of this.
Yeah, the fact they were even concede because of one dude is like a little bit cringe, but aside from that, it's fine.
The what? I mean, it needs to be done. I mean, that one dude can set the example of it's fine to do, and if it's not, then this needs to be done.
Yeah.
Like this is totally respectable. I mean, we are in somebody else's establishment. We need to respect the venue. We might be like their main
Yeah.
source of revenue on a Tuesday. We do provide a decent amount of revenue for the business. It doesn't mean we get to tell them what they can and can't do when it comes to running.
Oh no, I don't
their
think
shit.
anyone was suggesting that. But it's like,
Yeah, I mean, all of these absolutely fine. Just respect the venue is all it is. And it's a shame it needs to be said, especially when everyone in the NE is so good with this, and it
I was
does
going
just
to say,
take that one person.
to be fair, that one person was like a complete outsider who came in, wanted to have a try of it, and then just started causing havoc.
It does, but it does ultimately it doesn't matter. It's the precedent that it sets. It's I think the rules all very good.
Alright, we're going in.
We're
losers
going
finals.
in losers finals. Chandog versus LNLU.
And they
swapped
swapped those over because of apparently they swapped over.
It's just how it is.
Why?
It's fine. Chandog opting to start out with the fandom, but LNL wise to it, just going to throw out that neutral beat.
I was going to say it's an interesting pick to go for the Zelda in this situation.
I think Zelda does do a great time with edge guarding Ridley with those fandoms. And yeah, like look at those dry down there combos, 54% already on the LNL. And LNL's generally going to have to try a lot harder to get this. The up B coming out, it's going to catch all of LNL's shield pressure, all of that up B. Like, it's going to be super hard. I think Zelda's really good at big characters, at big slow characters. You can't really get around the Jin's fire. You can't really get around that neutral either. And here we go. We're going to see the fan ledge trap coming out. There we go, catching it with the up air. This is right to invest the Chandog Zelda.
I see the neutrons firing off. That definitely is one hell of a setup to force the options that you want.
Absolutely, and Chandog's so good at forcing these situations to happen as Zelda. And Toon Link as well. Chandog's very good at putting you in situations and really good at spacing those forward airs and back airs. And gonna catch the up air again. And this might just be the change of pace that Ellen was not expecting for, coming from Walter. Chandog been labbing. Chandog ain't rusty, he's been playing friendlies ever since.
Why are you punching phantoms? They did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you can't be punching those phantoms, they will just trade you out, and it's no. There we go. Once again, you've just got to respect Zelda's space for that, but you've also got to respect Ridley's down smash. You can't be jumping for free off the ledge of that
That's
Chandog.
fine, when 2 stocks up, you're gonna die. Oh my god, he actually might die.
So close, that up air is so strong, putting in so much work by Chandog, and the Phantom not quite going to do it, not at 91%, that would have been a war crime.
I think it was a down tilt messed up.
That's going to do it this time, yeah, and that is game 1 going to Chandog in record-breaking time, 1 minute and 17 seconds and 9 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's well, that first Phantom swing, I think it combined with the Zelda's down tilt, which kind of messed up the knockback a little bit. But oh yeah, Capsule. Yeah, Kaido and Jester was streamed. It was one hell of a set. Hell of a set. What happened to Jester after that, actually?
That's how, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
Especially after a game like that. Big J, Jester.
LNL beat Jester, that is huge for LNL, actually.
Yeah, that is in a clean sweep as well. That's how we're here.
LNL just deciding he wants to win today, but
With
Chandog
Ridley.
trying to
Ridley.
put the brakes straight on him. We're going to get straight into this game too. LNL swapping to Paulatina. Yes, the Ridley matchup definitely has. We'll see how.
Yeah, slim down the hitbox just a little bit. Hopefully that will work out a little bit better. Also, the reflector is going to send that
The reflector for the Phantom as well. After, yeah, and there we go. You can just play at that distance with Paulatina, and LNL recognizing this. Maybe not as well versed in the matchup as the Ridley matchup, but maybe not well versed in the character as Ridley. But Paulatina, not that hard a character, does not have to work very hard. But we'll see. It's early days in this set. This match won't go time out. Yeah, both players going to be whiffing on each other a lot because both very slim characters. Getting the last hit of that neutral, going to set for a ledge trap. Going to get the back air to reset the ledge trap. Explosive, I'm going to get rejected. Excellent awareness from Chandler. Knowing you can reflect that with the neutral beat from Zelda. Throwing out the F smash to neutral, they're going to get punished straight away by the grab.
I was going to say it wasn't a pure punish. I think Chandog went trying to go for something else and just didn't get a chance to get it off in time. Just a grab. Like someone did point out in chat, this may go time because right now there's only like 100% combined between the two, and we're still only on stock 1. It's,
Yeah, it's absolutely not going to be as explosive a game as last game, but that's because Eleanor was generally just trying to hold forward. You can't be doing that against Zelda. Zelda will call you out for every time with just how well she controls that mid-range space.
Yeah, now Eleanor's gone to a character which is absolutely fine, just chilling in the back, racking up some damage, having just absolutely content with his 60% game.
Yeah, and you've got all. It's so much easier to deal with the Phantom when you've got those invulnerable moves and being able to control the long range that well, because the long range on Palutena comes into that mid range where Zelda's trying to control with those explosive flames, and the auto reticle as well catches the dashes out. That's the wrong way, LNL. You're gonna get punished for that. Not quite gonna die for it.
Good question.
Ridley Zelda's aids. Back air coming out. We're gonna send Chandog into a ledge trap situation. We're gonna
regrab.
Regrab. Not quite gonna catch it.
Yeah, the clip on the neutral air actually saved him up, but not for long.
Yeah, and down throw up air gonna take that first start away off Chandog. And to be fair, if anything, giving a bit of lighter experience for Chandog if Chandog is happy to win this.
Wow, you went for that.
Yeah, it is how it is.
I guess. Oh wow!
Not quite got the timing on the counter there.
You know what it is? I think it was because it was multiple hits. So you jab them, force the counter off. The invulnerability goes away, and then the Phantom comes in to clean up.
Maybe, but there was no counter animation put out there. I do genuinely think it's just.
Yeah, because it was on hits. It was the hit freeze. The Phantom didn't get affected by that.
Does it not? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're 2 stocks apiece. Relatively even stock. We're just sprinting at Chandog there for that grab, just saying, you are getting grabbed right this instant. Calling out that neutral with an auto reticle. Getting the jabs coming in, stuffing out Chandog's attempted pressure. Because Chandog's trying to come back into that short range now. Aggressively teleporting onto Eleanor to set up for a ledge trap. Not quite got enough time to get the Phantom things going.
Yeah, this is where you see like the different applications between Callum's Palutena and Chandog Zella, both going for aggressive teleports, but at least Zelda's has a hitbox and is using it more as a counter. Oh my word!
SD from Chandog, you hate to see it.
There was no win box on that, right? Because that looked as if it's a win box situation.
No,
it's like
it looked just like an SD to me.
That's so weird.
To be fair, not that much of a mountain for Chandog to climb. I mean, there we go. That's what I mean. That forward air is going to kill it around this percent. The back air would have done it as well. Maybe even the up air off like a down air or down throw or something like that. Eleanor going to try and keep the pressure going, but Chandog getting so good at weaving into that mid-range space where Palutena struggles to control with the projectiles and can't quite get with the dash attack. Or if they do get it with the dash attack, it's not quite as safe, very grabbable, very reactable. Chandog trying to put the engine, trying to put all the pieces together here.
Big whiff.
Huge whiff. So that counter getting the grab for Chandog here, setting up for the ledge trap. Phantom's on deck, it's ready. Counter coming up from Eleanor. Maybe not the smartest choice to do the jump counter because you're already, you're already.
And it's the initial game plan has just kind of went out the window. I feel for LNL.
Yeah,
the idea of like being able to just going for like mid to long range and just going for projectiles has gone
down there,
out
coming
the
out, going to set up for a ledge trap for Chandog. Opting to go for the aggressive upbeat on the stage, getting caught up by the dash attack, getting the grab there though of all Chandog. Going to set up for a ledge trap. Once again, you can just jump over it, but Chandog will get wise to that. He will adjust the timing. You've got to be very careful how frequently you're doing these things against Chandog.
big poke.
And there we go. That is the Zelda special. You just can't avoid it. But the Palutena putting in a little bit of work here. It looks to be like, I've not seen Alan up with Palutena all day, but Ruth's coming off. Maybe if he sticks with it into this game 3, that could be good.
I don't think there was any. It's certainly a better option than the Ridley. I don't see any reason why to switch off. But once again, the story of Palutena and whiffing explosive flames. Every time.
It is how it is.
It is how it is.
So easy to
yeah, the Palutena is being stuck with.
Yeah, but are we going to see... yeah, there we go. The Youngling coming out for Chandog. Does Eleanor want to change? You just got character, folks. So... You know what?
I don't.
I think maybe Ridley might have been a little bit better in this matchup for Eleanor, but opting to stick for the Palutena, and Chandog going to come out with this whole new set of pressure, all of these new tools. But then again, Chandog, oh no, both players dying super early. What happened?
So
What was that?
I mean, okay, so Young Link one I can explain because instead of tethering to the stage, it was the hitbox. It actually attacked Palutena, which meant which means he couldn't tether afterwards. That one I can explain. I think LNL's wrong.
No, that's just a power loop bounce. That comes from not playing the character in a while. I mean, it was his year one main, but then he quit the game for like 2 years. I respect it. That's the Task Tank special right there.
Yeah.
Order right it'll come out, but so the thing is with the Toon Link pressure, Palutena's quite light. All those things that Chandog's doing is set up with his pressure. He's going to lead those forward. He's going to get some horrendously early kills, and I'm not too sure if Eleanor's too well versed in the knowledge of how to deal with the Young Link Toon Link pressure. It doesn't really do much for the character except for put the opponent into a scared headspace, forcing to approach. However, Eleanor just getting it done right now, getting their percents back up and matching, and just trying to find that kill option with these back ends. It's not quite coming out to him.
Oh, there's a good there though. Just send them off stage, and once again you see that those bombs being laid out there just to try and catch something. But so far, not quite. Oh god, that's oh my word! No grab on the whiff on the block to F smash there, unfortunately. But we have that explosive flame.
Explosive flame will do it. Excellent awareness for the explosive flame range. They're just catching him right on the end of it. And Chandog probably wasn't expecting that. It was so far away from where explosive flame is usually hitting, like in the center. Once again, such a massive move as well. But Chandog's not going to let it get to him. Just going to try and keep firing back with all this projectile pressure. Setting up for these ledge traps with the bombs, the boomerangs. And getting the dash attacks in. Dash attacks not going to kill cross stage, but it is going to keep these ledge traps set up. Going coast to coast for Chandog right now. The forward air is going to kill. Relatively optimal DI from Eleanor as well, just a very strong kill option.
Yeah, I was going to say, that percentage, like, it's whatever. Plus the extra little up tap from the boomerang on the way in. Yeah, that's probably going to
Yeah, exactly. Just getting that extra percent in on the way. I mean, if that extra percent hadn't come in, maybe optimal DI would have been just enough to live that.
Yeah, I think we're coping.
Yeah, maybe cope a little bit. And speaking of coping, Eleanor having to cope with all of these short strings coming up from Chandog, rinsing up that percent.
That bomb almost 2 frames.
Yeah, it's like the little bomb slip. It's absolute. It's so clean. It's such a good mix-up. You don't even need to intentionally do it, because if you don't know you're gonna do it, your opponent ain't gonna know you're gonna do it. Counter coming out to get ledged for free for LNL, but still just not getting back from it. Forward air gonna come out, gonna take the game 3, and that is Chandog going through the grand finals, and we're seeing the run back against Lido. You're LL. Good fucking shit, Liam. Jesus. I think you should have went Ridley in the last game, but
Palutena is much better than Ridley.
Chandog won and counter-picked character.
Unfortunately, I haven't been Palutena with my triggers.
You had character counter-pick there, Eleanor. You had the character counter-pick.
Yeah.
You didn't have to stay Balu.
He was also like not that good, but like hard to play without remembering how to play.
It is what it is. But excellent showing from Eleanor today, getting 3rd at the NewcastleVania Weekly, qualifying for that payout, making the train fare back home. Maybe. Does that cover your train fare home?
Probably not.
I don't think it's the pride. You got 3rd. You beat
Probably get like 5 quids. I don't know, I used to
maybe.
make Palu. Yeah, I meant Palu year 1.
Come get. Let's get this interview before we get in the grands.
I'm really annoyed. You know when I turned around and I missed that grab?
Yeah.
That hit in patch 1 of the game. I used to play Palu because the grab was broken.
Yeah, Paulu's grab got butchered, didn't it? Especially the pivot grab. If I remember rightly.
That was the only nerf I cared about. I literally didn't care. She got like forward air nerfed. She got nair nerfed. I literally didn't care. I only cared about the grab nerf. I like grabbing people from a million miles away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a grabbler. That's why I like Ridley.
You're a grabbler.
I'm a grabbler.
I see how it is.
I like grabbling. The mental stack of grabbing is so funny.
The mental stat. I mean, I'm feeling that in HDR at the minute when you're going in with the Falco lasers and you just grab after all. Like
I played Red, the Rosaluma player in bracket, and I was super duper down on last stock, and I was like, I'm just spinning around over and over and over. And he got hit by like 5 times, and I was like, he's so mad. I was like, I tell he's so mad. And the last one he died horrendously and died like 100. It shouldn't kill you to 150.
Yeah, well, we're getting into grand finals here of the NewcastleVania Weekly. We have got the
Lito's
Lito Brawler against the Chandog
The win-win.
Pilot. We'll need to change that to grand finals, but everyone knows. And I mean, this matchup, it seems like it's quite tough for me, Brawler, to get in against Violet. Especially if Violet is being played optimally with her spacing. You'll allow it. So, Lighto gonna have to just try and get in and stay in here against Chandog. And we're seeing it so far. Like Chandog's just been unable to get out of his corner for a while. Lighto going in with the suplex grabs, getting that up tilt, not opting for the up air. The up air might have killed. I mean, Achilles would have killed there for sure.
I was going to say the last time we saw the brawler was against Matt, and that was it wasn't necessarily the most honest showing of the brawler considering how that match went. But
it was not. But then again, Lighto has already proven the power chain is enough for both of Chando's characters to see. I mean, you've got the games to spare in grand finals at this point. So the shot put gonna catch the tether. What a shot put coming out from Lighto. Excellent awareness of.
I'm amazed that works. So like, just throw the side B, just and then you just can't punish the regrab afterwards, unless it kind of forces them to get the parry. And even then, it's like
his shield's gonna come out there, just gonna take the stocks. You gotta be so careful when you're on Me Brawler's shield. You gotta keep that spacing tight. You can't be rushing in with those down as Chandog is just going to get punished. Unfortunately, not in this situation. Lighto missing the punish on it. Maybe a bit scared. He is at 100%. But we're going to see a combo come out here. Maybe not getting the. Maybe that upset was supposed to be an up air. I'm thinking that might have been a missed input. Not quite getting the jump in.
Command grab coming out again.
Yeah,
not quite connecting, but I think Callum is absolutely fine with these scramble situations, anything to try and get the extra bit of damage out.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, a little reminiscent of the blue Me Brawler of not really having those extensive combo knowledge, but just having the fundamental gameplay to be able to make what you're doing work.
Come on, we're seeing more special usage. Let's be frank here. I mean, Bloom's Brawler rarely used specials. It was primarily just using normals.
It was primarily normals, but what I'm saying is entirely neutral based and fundamentally based on the character. I think Me Brawler does quite lend himself to be able to play that fundamental playstyle. Just have the nature of the moves that they have. Very jack of all trades moveset in my opinion, with the little early cheeses with the up B as well. But Chandog making the comeback here, getting that stock off and evening up the percent, just keeping Lighto in disadvantage, trying to keep spacing with those forward airs and the back airs. Needs to get off the ledge here, the Lighto. We know Lighto loves being at ledge here with that down tilt, going to set up for so many things. Chandog fighting his way into this ledge trap for Lighto, but command grab so strong.
Every time. It is just very much a lot of straight hits coming back and forth. And that's, you expect that kind of neutral game to be Plasma and Violet, as I was saying before, but not necessarily the brawler. But I think that's, like you say, it is just the nature of like the character knowledge that Callum has. Maybe not necessarily the combo strings, but it's just.
Yeah, I'm noticing Chandog getting a little overzealous with these down airs in neutral. Maybe replace them with some neutral airs and that. It does hit behind you, it hits way better, it sets up for things. But down air is kind of stylish, so I do respect it. Gonna trying to catch the feint jump. However, re-grab, down tilt, not hitting ledge, not quite spaced correctly.
No, it doesn't quite catch the lower ledge.
But going over jump, that will catch the jump though, with that up B. Going to take the second stock for Lighto. Chandog needing to make sure that you're going to have to get Lighto's stock where he's trying to get out of this corner here to try and stay relevant, or else Lighto will start running away with it, and we're seeing it now. 42% on Chandog already being forced back into the corner. Lighto understanding he doesn't even need to kill Chandog here, just needs to keep the pressure up where Chandog will be able to hit him. The F smash with micro spacing from Lighto, whether or not it was intentional, it worked, and Lighto lives to see another day during this stop. Dash attack though will do it. Dash attack, you can't sleep on it.
Are we trying to back dash now?
That's just a second youngling dash attack, a bit stronger, a bit further range. I mean, I can see why it's youngling Violet. And we see Chandog, a big fan of that youngling dash attack, so it makes sense.
Oh, wait for the reset. Well, I respect it. I respect the reset attempt. Oh, and there's another command grab coming in.
And it does so much damage as well, 60% of commander, and it's got super armor on it. It's just so hard to deal with. You've got to get the spot dodge right on that.
Damn, if he got the second hit of that forward air, that might have been just done.
It could have been curtains, but we're seeing that could have been curtains as well. We've seen this by shot put kill on Lighto's end. Excellent there coming out from Chandog, trying to set up into that grab. Not quite hitting the down air of the setup, and the back air going to come out, going to take game one for Lighto.
It's weird. It's like, did he actually tech the down air? It looks as if he teched it, or he just didn't actually bounce that high.
I didn't bounce that high. I think it's because of the low percent. A very it seems like it was just enough to send into tech, but not enough to send the bounce straight off it. Like just between that window of sending just to the ground standing and getting that guaranteed downer to the tech situation, which I understand missing that tech. It's such an ambiguous percent window to understand where you're going to be just getting stuck shielding against the downer and getting your shield broken, or having to tech in or out.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, we're going to game 2. We're going to small battlefield.
Game 2 small battlefield. Same stage, right?
Believe so.
I don't pay much attention to the stage. I just like to see what the players are doing to each other. I like watching two players beating the ever-loving shit out of each other, just competing for the bag, for the culture. For the culture. And Lido, now Minimo's gone. He wants these weeklies. He wants this source of free revenue. But Chandog, the last line of defense against it. We'll see what can come out here. The Lido brawler, though, looking like it might be a bit too much for the Chandog Violet.
Maybe. Oh god, that's gonna kill it.
Yeah, that is gonna kill it. That is absolutely fine by me. I love watching me brawler get absolutely annihilated at those percentages. Chandog now seeing it firsthand. You can just be gimping me brawler.
Absolutely, especially if you catch that double jump as it was what always happened in that situation. But Chandog's still in a very precarious situation, and up B will kill. Oh my god, that trade was jank as hell. That
trade was jank as hell, and if Lido responded to that trade a bit faster, maybe the up B could have come out 2 kill there, but maybe not 100% either. And what we were seeing just before that, we saw the first up B confirmed come out from Lido, and now we're just seeing him throw him out. He's having fun. We understand.
Yeah, let's not throw it out too often though. This will add up. This will add up.
It will. It'll add up. It'll get still. You'll lose a kill when you need it most, and Chandog, next thing you know, they'll snipe it out from you. However, back they're going to snipe out that stock from Chandog, bring everything down to 2-2. Almost getting a combo going, not quite drifting in far enough on the forward air to get the up edge up till the connect. Chandog firing straight back, but Lido getting that down throw.
I like that patience there a little bit, just waiting for that jab free to come out, just instead of going for an immediate punish, and just paid off very well.
I mean, Lido has always been one of the more patient players in the scene as well. He's just so good at just keeping his composure, but he's still a man. At the end of the day, Lido's still a man. He did not keep his composure all the time, and Chandog needs to try and get in that head of his and take some of these stocks early. And so far, it's looking good. Chandog has the lead. Goes for the down smash over the up smash. What is he cooking? And the up B from Lido gonna snipe out that stock from Chandog. He was not ready for it.
That was such a weird interaction with the punish, with the down air punish. Still managed to get the task attack, and just leads into that. I don't know. I think Chandog needs to think of something else, I feel, because obviously the options he's trying to go for just aren't really working too well in this situation. Almost does kind of hit the ground grab though, but that's going to be a big punish. Oh my word.
That's not quite going to kill, but it's going to be some respectful damage to make respectful extra credit here. 142 on Lido. Chandog needs to close this stock out earlier. Lido will just start running away with this. Neutral leg coming out, going to set up for the edge guard. Chandog not quite finding the forward egg, going to try and get the ledge drop. That strike not going to work. Lido with a very well timed shield. And scrambling off stage here. Up smash coming out, not quite going to kill the up. He's going to come out, and that is going to do it. Game 2, going to Lido.
Yeah, Callan is absolutely fine. They're just running up there and just throwing up those up Bs now. And Chandog needs to find something.
Yeah, I think we're going to see maybe a character change here.
I wouldn't even. Well, what to? I don't think the Zelda works here. I don't think the Zelda plays.
Youngling
might be the only other one that comes in mind.
Youngling could be the option here for Chandog. I mean, the relentless onslaught of projectiles keep me brawler out, and those insanely fast nair to just get him out of a combo. It could work well for him. But we will see. I mean, none of us are Chandog. We cannot tell what's going on inside of that man's head.
No.
What? He's sticking Violet. Well, right, so now we know.
Well, GG.
Don't count out the Chandog Violet. We know the Chandog Violet has source. We've seen it. But Lido's fundamentals in this set are so good.
I would love to be proven wrong.
Well, we will see going into this game 3 of Grand Finals. This is tournament game for Chandog. Oh, it's tournament game potentially. Chandog's going to come out the gate swinging with that up B. Falling in with the neutral air as well after whiffing the back end. Very smart for him, just recognising he can drift into that and get that free damage. And down throw forward air coming out. Chandog looks like he's woken up a little bit coming into this game 3. Not quite wanting to lose this tournament just yet. However,
Here we go.
yeah, you gotta be wary. That side B of me, that knee ball, what's it called? Something suplex is so strong, and the tech chase grab gonna not opting for the up B. That might have killed there for Lido.
No, he did go for the up B, but it's like.
Well, he
just
decided to go
whipped.
for the up air first. That's the thing. Just
my
the
word,
throw B.
he grabbed it.
And speaking of up Bs, nothing compares to Violet's sheer recovery power in this game. That is so ridiculously long. Coming from HDR as well, where all of the recoveries are a little bit nerfed, it's just so jarring to me that a character can tether from that far away.
And when they're on nightly, it's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. We're not even on lightly yet. But speaking of getting worse here, Chandog giving up that lead to Lido.
Oh, that shield
almost
is super
getting the
low.
shield break. That's looking like an Eminem right now. We had LNL on already. Now we got Marshall Mathers, that Eminem shield.
Unfortunately, there's not what Chelsea could have really done in that situation, especially after the punish afterwards. But
Yeah, you
that
just
shield's
gotta
back.
parry it, and that shield's coming back now. But you do not want to be on ledge against me ball in this situation. That grab's gonna come out forward throw, gonna kill here. But a very rare kill throw coming out from me ball. You don't
but
really see it too often.
It was at 150, and that range definitely helped out as well.
Yeah, trying to get the arrow, trying to get that arrow snipe there, trying to get that stuck away. Not quite going to find it. Lido getting some of this percentage. That did 19% on a command grab. He does not need that.
Shouldn't have thrown an area out, shouldn't have gotten parried.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it sends upwards but missing the jab down air. What an option from Lido. 3 stocks to 1. Chandog with such a mountain to climb. Needs to get this first stock off Lido
That was
soon.
unfortunate.
This rage is
To be
huge.
fair, I don't think anybody was expecting the sour hit on that one. And if,
No, yeah.
if Chandog had recognised that and got on the 10, that would be the most insane reversal we've ever seen.
That would have been the epitome of reaction time coming out from Chandler, but I don't think anybody in the country was testing that one.
No, not on Switch hardware.
No, not on Switch hardware. And the
Oh,
forward
there
air
we
coming
go.
out, going to get that stock. Right, breaths of life coming out from Chandog here. Signs of life not quite ending the talk just yet.
boy.
We almost saw it again
boy.
from Lido, the slip
this
off
is-
with the jab.
To be fair, big, that's huge.
That's huge, the SD from Lido. It's even. This is what I'm saying. Chandog not quite wanting to go out yet, needing to get that stock off, and now the momentum could be shifting. But Lido, once again, understanding it was just an SD, he knew he put himself in that situation of 3 stocks to 1. So he knows he has it in him. Back air coming out. We got the come on Chan gods coming out in the chat. Lido though, this relentless pressure on Chandog's shield, just picking every option just to get those stray hits in with those percent just racking up on Chandog right now. And with every single hit, it's becoming less and less likely for Chandog. But we've seen this before. So just a couple of interactions here. A solid sweet spot from Chandog. A solid sweet spot off stage, and F smash or ledge, it could do it. You need to get back to stage and needing to get out of this corner here. Lido needing to just get a back air or something like that to take the stop. Up B not going to do it. Trade with the back air. Chandog living on a prayer right now.
Yeah, I think Callum's just trying to fish for anything. That's obviously not going to kill.
Side B coming out, and the back air is going to do it cross stage at 170. Lito is your NewcastleVania number 81 winner. Give it up for Chandog for second place. I mean, a smaller weekly than the last one. How are we meant to top the last weekly that happened?
He set the bar too high.
Yeah, we set the bar too high last time. Fuck you, Mo. Anyway, excellent showing all around. Lito is your NewcastleVania champion. Would you any words from Lito? How's the brawler?
I got a clip.
You got a clip. You did.
You
You,
got a clip.
absolutely got a clip.
Such a shit clip.
That's my feeling on clips in general, to be
Tiny
honest.
clip.
But there we go.
It's alright. Well, anyway, I've been Tafkang. I've been joined by Craig Game for this NewcastleVania, and we'll be seeing you next week.
Aye, hopefully we'll get some more people showing up.
Yeah, we'll get some more people in.
Hopefully we won't get any quote unquote shit clips.
Yeah, I'll come back into my role as your designated commentator for these weeklies, and we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, as I say, I've been Tafkang.
I've been Craig again.
We'll see you later.
Alright, peace out, guys.